All right. Well, I'm gonna go whenever.
Oh God!
Midge is
The bit of
dying.
pizza just went around the wrong way. Curse you, Papa John.
Why? Well, that's why you're having problems.
If you're
If you
eating
ate real
Papa
pizza,
John's.
you wouldn't have problems.
We have two options of delivery. Well, we have three options of delivery pizza in this town. It's Papa John, Papa John,
You can't even speak his name.
Domino.
Oh, Domino's is worse.
I think you made the wrong choice, Midge.
He's
Domino's.
speaking the cursed names.
Domino's who take an extra hour to deliver, and then like sort of independent chains who also make kebabs and burgers and stuff that would give you food poisoning.
Those can be really good or really bad. It depends.
Unfortunately, in this area, they're all really bad.
Depends on the horse meat content that you get inside the.
But actually, Domino's in England's not too bad.
It's not too bad,
I've
but
heard
it's better.
it's really bad in America.
That was very loud for a split second there.
There's
Yeah.
like this knife's edge where if you go one tick to one side, it's like ah, and then one tick to the other side. It's like, I'm really quiet. It's just like you did one pixel to one side.
Well, I guess we can go ahead. It doesn't look like. I hope he didn't forget. I hope he just like it's a mechanical or internet problem.
If he forgot, I'm gonna be pissed because he was talking about this for days.
Maybe he's just asleep.
No, that's
Maybe.
that's under the guise of forgetting.
That's the worst like situation. If you just overslept and didn't make it, that's like worst case scenario because that's
I mean,
just
I
you
have-
being incompetent.
I have like 4 devices I can use to figure out what frickin' time it is and set an alarm to it. My coffee pot could wake me up and brew me a cup of coffee. All right.
All
Right,
right.
that
Well,
dog, you better be face down dead in a ditch.
all right.
That's what
So,
I'm hearing, yeah.
The mafia should have gotten to you if you're not here. you know.
who would like to do a recap of last week's events?
We'll do it.
I'll do it.
Tybin.
Okay.
Tyburn calls dibs.
Tybil.
I haven't done one in a long,
I
long
needed
time.
the XP.
So after a failed attempt by Tog to actually secure the breastplate, where we're not even gonna say where Midge may have forgot to give him the money to actually go like get the damn thing, because he was relying on him being a guard for whatever reason to be able to get the breastplate.
I was relying on the fact that his parents, his family,
Look, I'm
owned
the one
blacksmith.
telling the story. Okay. Tyburn remembers this very clearly. Going this way is that Artlocks, didn't give the money for the breastplate, and now there's a breastplate that's going to sit there half finished that we're never going to get because he didn't give him the money. Feeling compelled, Tyburn wanted to go to the Temple of Helm, or the ruined Temple of Helm, where there was a battle that had taken place there some time ago. And now we're fighting a bunch of skeletons there at that place after we rummaged around, after the elf in the tower went,
Yell at full volume.
turned around. And now we're in the middle of a graveyard fighting him and whatnot. Tyburn felt compelled to take the fight outside because he's hoping that Helm will look favorably upon it and perhaps grant some sort of boon upon him and the party for it.
Wait, I remember it was because we had horses outside that were going to die.
No, that's why Coswin wanted to go outside and fight. Tyburn didn't give a fuck about the horses.
All right. That sounds good. 25 XP for the recap. We are going to
I'm telling the story.
jump right back into the combat. 4
There wasn't
skellies
enough
are
sacred
down.
flame in that.
It is. It's Perry's turn.
3 skellies are up, and it is Perry's turn.
Okay.
Perry runs away.
No. I believe he ended.
runs to the horses, gets on the horse, and gallops off.
I believe
Back to his master.
Have you seen my horse? There's no way that thing is galloping.
Well, I mean, I guess
limping maybe.
I'm gonna jump in because I can't see the top zombie skeleton, can I? I
No,
can't see
It's
him.
only the 2 there, and it's also the red sloth, or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
There's also
Red
the
slot.
slod in the
So
thing.
I don't think I
we
can
see
get to
these
that thing in
two
time.
and
That's
the
quite
slot,
far
right?
away.
So that
So
was
I'm
invisible.
gonna
That
I'm
one
gonna
is
go
invisible.
1-2.
You know
I'm gonna
what?
go
Fuck
1-2.
this
It's
shit.
gonna go as quick as
There.
possible.
Now it's invisible for real.
Well, I mean,
Oh
I
my
can see it.
God.
though.
Cosmo can see it though.
Yeah, so
Well, he
I
knows
know
where
where
it
it
is.
Isn't Coswin invisible as well?
no, I
Just what
attacked.
was around you. Okay.
Midge
It
is
was around
invisible,
me.
though.
I'm
No,
invisible.
midget.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
he is. Yeah, never mind.
yeah, I've still got 8 turns of invisibility, and I'm going to make the most of them.
As he, what were you doing? You were like face first into the grave, trying to figure out a way to stop the skeletons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was digging around in the dirt like,
CSI and all this.
Yeah.
He's
So,
like,
yeah, so
if I kill their master, they will die. Wow!
So yeah, so I'm never going to take this turn.
No, you're not.
I'm
Be forceful. Say it.
I'm going to attack the skeleton in front of me.
All right, you're
So
attacking.
I just click the Morning Star, yeah?
You're gonna, yeah, but you're gonna be attacking with disadvantage because it's 2-on-1.
No, because the skeleton next to him's not in direct combat with him.
And I have
not attacking
armor.
him?
And they're rubbish. They have no armor.
No, that's fine. He's not actually engaged in combat with you, so that's fine. You can roll straight.
Yeah.
All right.
10.
I think that still hits.
No, it does not.
Oh wow. so,
I think
so you start
Just-
rolling crappy when
that-
you come into
That
the game.
just misses. Just misses. AC's 11.
Okay. That's all I can do, isn't it? I can just attack.
Oh,
and then,
wait, is that no, their AC is actually higher than that. So no, it missed by a little bit. You have a bonus action. If you have anything you want to do with your bonus action, you can.
you can't
I'm
attack
dead.
again with your bonus action, can you?
Unless you
No,
have a
but
feat that says so.
Some spells, though, only take a bonus action. Some cantrips as well. You're a paladin. They're undead.
Do you have turn undead?
I don't think I have that.
All right.
Roach's face.
All right. Coswin, your turn.
All right. Well, I've got two choices here. What is the blue thing? Oh no, I've got inspiration, don't I?
Yeah, bardic inspiration.
Yeah, bardic inspiration.
Got bardic inspiration. Yeah, no, I remember that now.
Alex
inspired,
sang
so
you a
bardic.
little, sang you a little ditty.
Sang me a
Singing in
little
the
ditty.
city.
Okay. I am going to cast Acid Splash on the two skeletons in front of Perry.
Is that an
I'm
area of
surprised you
effect,
didn't
or you
drain
just?
my health.
That
or
is an
something.
area of effect. I target both of them because they're within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah, that's gonna hit Perry.
No, I target up to 2 creatures. It's targeted. So
you
it's-
just what is it? Is it like you like throwing acid out of like a Jesus vial?
I mean, I just hurl a bubble of acid.
Like
I choose
holy
one
water
creature
them?
within range, or 2 creatures that are within 5 feet of each other. So I
Okay,
choose
yeah,
those 2
yeah.
skeletons.
That's fine. So it's
They must
dex
succeed
saving
a
throw?
Dex saving throw,
All right,
DC
and
13.
Dex on a skelly, I believe, is +2. But let's double check. Dex on a skeleton is +2. So, Dex, that's the first one. And it was 14.
13.
13. They both made it.
Did you roll for both of them?
I rolled for both of them. They rolled a natural 14 and a natural 17. So that was 16 and 19 on their Dex saving throws.
Okay. Cosmo is going to take take the rest of his turn to travel his movement.
Away. I must away.
Flee for your life.
Okay.
All right, so that's going to make it Aquilius's turn, and if I remember correctly, Aquilius blew his fighter load of his everything on attacking the Slaad the first time. So he is going to swing his sword at Mr. Doodle here.
I whip my hair back and forth.
Holding it two-handed, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Because he
Did
dropped
he modify?
his spear.
Did he
dropped
modify his character sheet to actually reflect the two-handed on his sword?
So
Let me look. Longsword two-handed, 1d10 plus 6. Yes.
Okay.
Nope, that misses.
Did he actually do something to the slide? I thought he like maneuvered him, or knocked him on his feet, or off his feet.
No,
or something.
it failed the move, didn't it?
Oh, it failed. Okay.
It was a strength saving throw, and the Slaad's real big.
Doesn't he get 2 attacks? I don't know why, but I
He's
seem
a
to remember that.
fighter, and
He
He
attacked
might.
like 5 times last time. So
Well, no, he gets special fighter points that he can spend
Yeah.
on. He gets an action surge, and I think an action surge gives you.
an extra.
No,
attack.
I think he can attack on bonus actions. I think because that's a fighter thing, isn't it?
yeah, I thought he did 2 attacks and then he used his action surge to do the push.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
I
been
wanna
a while
check.
since I played Borkvarrd, so I'll look too, because he's a level 3 fighter. So let's.
And
look
you
at-
also played Borkvarrd for like the first 2 levels or
I
something.
never
like
made
that.
it to 3. Yeah, I never made it to level 3 with him.
Yeah, and I think
Borkvarrd,
level
whatever
4.
level you want now at this point. I mean,
Borkvard's doing shit. I mean, you don't know. what he's
Borkvard's a
doing.
level 18 commoner.
You don't. You don't know anything about him.
he could take on
Axe.
6 house cats.
Action surge, martial archetype.
I was actually looking up in Pathfinder. You can actually there's a thing in one of the books I have where you can play as a young character, like anywhere from like I think it's like 12 and over, like Arya Stark kind of age.
Oh,
and
trust me, next character I play is going to be elderly as fuck.
but I thought it was funny because if you did that in Pathfinder, you have to play one of the NPC classes. You can't actually be an adventurer class.
Alert feat, protection.
You can attack
Reason-
twice.
reaction
at the 5th
to
level.
bonus.
Oh, 5th level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second
Okay.
wind.
Yeah. No, I think it was his fighter points he spent on that.
He used his second wind and he used his action surge. I know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just got 1 attack right now. And he
All
missed.
right.
He missed and he used his thingy. His health is pretty good though, so that's his turn. Elric.
I am going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, I gotta
35.
mark down. Gotta mark my
And then
immortality ticker.
I'm going to shoot the red slog thing.
All right, you're shooting the Slaad. 20, that's a hit. Damage? 8. 8 points of piercing damage, okay. All right, so you step up over past the skeleton corpse on the move. It's a big target. It's huge, not hard to miss. Arrow just sinks right into it. It kind of reels towards you. It noticed the impact of the arrow, but doesn't seem to have really affected him too much, other than a little. You're over there. All right, it's a little loud.
Actually, it's fine on my end.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay, then I'm happy with that. Okay, so that's Elric's turn. You done? Bonus action? Anything?
Yeah, I'm going to cast. No, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
I'm good.
Attack to darkness.
Now it's
Don't you have like a hunter's mark or something?
Shut up.
Should have done that beforehand. Is
Yeah.
the thing.
I'm gonna wait.
I mean, you can.
You should have done it now because
you
you have
could
to use a bonus action.
No, it's a bonus action.
You could use
so-
your bonus action now. I mean, I literally just clicked the fucking button, so it's not that big of
Yeah,
a deal. You can
do
use
it.
your
I mean,
hunter's mark to do it.
it's-
It's not going to apply retroactively to that hit, but you
No,
can,
yeah, I know. But
Then I thought you had to play it before you shoot, sort of thing. I thought.
Well, no, I mean,
it's gonna
to-
be
to
Hail of
make it-
Thorns.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I was just gonna
I
say
was gonna use Hail of Thorns. so-
hunter's
You can
mark
use
might be really
Hail
good.
of Thorns. That's gonna hit Aquilius though, ain't it?
Probably not, because it's a large creature. If you...
It's a 5 feet. It's 5 feet, and that takes up 10 feet. The slot. So
Yeah, alright.
actually, it wouldn't.
All
But
right,
either way,
the way I
either
choose
way,
to
he
see
can't do
that
it
is
now.
the arrow is not sinking like 5 feet into it and exploding from the inside, and then 5 feet from there. The Hail of Thorns is going to be hitting the exterior of this thing,
Yeah, well, either way,
and then exploding
He
from
can't-
there.
he can't cast it now because he already did his attack. So it's
Okay.
Skeleton's turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Skelly turn. So
Good luck, Paradox.
well, you're the only target that's really next to these things. So
Coswin's behind the log, just going like, "There's one to your right.
All
It's to your
three
right."
skeletons are going to be attacking Perry here, and this is oof. And they all have advantage on this because they're all attacking.
Tywin, you got that Spare the Dying ready?
Oh.
He's a
Do I?
paladin. They're like CR. They're not even 1 CR.
Parry has 4 HP.
They're CR 0.5.
Wait, what?
They're 1/2.
Actually, I don't. I've got light and sacred flame.
Why do I have 4 HP?
Don't you have? I thought you had 4 HP. Who's on 4
No, I
HP?
have 17.
Oh, okay, cool.
I lost some, but I didn't lose that much. I got a bit worried that maybe when I left last
we
time,
would have
I
had a
left like
rest, but
4.
the elf decided to go ahead and you're like, oh, from the tower.
You don't need
So let's
rest.
see. What
You're
was
fine.
so
You
18
might not.
to hit.
This is you, Perry.
Is 18 hit? Yep.
So
all right.
what do I do?
Hang on.
Oh.
18,
You get hit. That's what you do.
17. 17 hit?
So so it's based on my armor class, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it hit.
And 15.
No, it doesn't hit.
All right, so we got 2 hits, and that's just going to be a D4. So that's a 1 and a 2. So you only took 3 points of damage from that.
And
Okay.
that skeleton is now visible.
Yes, that skeleton is visible.
Poof.
It's like I don't notice something trying to hit me.
Yeah, it's just, well, we can say that one missed. The other 2 just claw, and then that one just whoof, and then becomes visible.
And the
Next to
invisible
you.
one probably.
But
got
that is their.
Cosmosphere reappears and just like, oh no, you got it now. Never mind.
All right, Mr. Artlocks, the bard.
Do I continue to gallivant around looking for
The music is good for gallivanting right now.
At this point, Artlocks, you might just be better off insulting the Slaad.
Don't you have? Well, he's got vicious insults, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery, yeah.
Vicious mockery.
Well, or I can
That-
make it laugh to death.
Vicious Tasha's hideous
Tasha's
laughter.
hideous laughter, yeah. Yeah, I'm tempted to. I'm gonna.
It's going to be attacking your friend next turn.
It's gonna be attacking him a whole lot.
I'm gonna move.
Oh yeah, that's the
there,
Slaad gets 3 attacks, doesn't it?
He gets claw, bite.
and then
and
I'm just
actually,
gonna vicious
Before
mockery.
I forget, Aquilius needs to take a Constitution saving throw from last time that I forgot to make him do.
This is what happens when you're not here, Tog. This is what happens.
So he would have been doing this anyways. Constitution's +2.
Yeah, but now you're letting Ben roll it.
Well, he rolled a nat 12, which is not too bad. 14. I just got to check the DC on this.
Pretty sure he fails it.
Let's see.
I
pretty sure
remember
he fails that as
Slaads.
well.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think he fails it by a lot.
DC's 14.
Oh, so he just.
Oh, he just made it.
He just made it.
Okay, so I've appeared out of nowhere, and I'm just gonna start shouting. Hey, you big red dozy ape! What are you doing? Hey!
Oi!
Does he understand you?
What?
It doesn't need intelligence, I don't think.
I remember this
let's
conversation
see.
last time.
Well, it is an intelligent. This is an intelligent creature.
It just needs to be able to understand English, pretty much. It needs to be able to understand common.
Well, no, you speak other languages too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it just needs
So-
whatever language you're insulting it. It just needs to understand those languages.
I'm gonna swing it through my
just
three.
Rolodex it.
It's just
Wait,
going
no,
through.
I know what I should do. I
No,
actually
no.
have at home. I have this tiny little pocketbook of swear words and swearing phrases in multiple languages. I should just pick that and start
Has-
reading it in like
Has
German. and
everyone
things.
seen the original Mummy?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's that
Oh,
little
you're talking about
guy
the guy that's
when the
got all
mummy's
these
coming up
religious
to him, praying in every language with the holy symbol until one hits. Okay, so is there? What does this do to me?
Well, does the Slaad understand any of the languages Artlock speaks?
Well, it
So
says though it need not understand you. It just has to
Oh.
hear you.
Yeah,
So yeah, never mind.
yeah. So is it
It has to
1d4
succeed a wisdom saving throw,
wisdom saving throw?
which I don't think is good on a slot.
Well, that was a d10, so that was the wrong die. He rolled a nat 2, so yeah, he fails.
So what's
1d
the Artlock?
No.
1d4.
That's, yeah, 1d4.
1d4. It has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Yeah.
So
So-
what's the damage?
You have to roll it.
Yeah.
It's your attack.
Ooh,
Ooh, shit.
crit.
You know, it's gonna. You haven't done this yet, Artlock, but it's going to be great when you finish creatures off with that, and they die from you assaulting them.
From die from the shame of being mocked.
Oh my god, I can't wait just to just come across a guy and just makes him shoot himself or something.
Okay, is that the end of your turn, or you got anything else?
You might want to put a marker down to make sure you remember that the slot is disadvantaged.
Slaad's turn next, and it's only for 1 attack, so that's coming up right now.
Well, I've already moved. I don't think I've got anything else I can do. Well,
Did you move all of your distance? Because you can split your movement.
no,
So-
I didn't indeed.
Yeah, you
I
can
did
split your
not.
movement.
I moved from there to there, so I've got another 15 feet if I need it. Do I need it?
Get
behind-
between you and the slot.
Yeah.
Get behind stone.
I'm just gonna get behind this wall here. Yeah, I'll do. Cool.
Okay.
I am my turn.
All right, so now it's the Slaad's turn. So the Slaad, it's taken a number of blows now, both physically and mentally. It's starting to look just a little bit worse for wear. But as it goes in for another attack, you see that some of its wounds have already stopped bleeding, and it kind of its muscles ripple, the blood stops flowing, and the wounds start closing up on their own.
Is it regenerating?
You don't know.
Slods.
I mean, if you want to roll a history check to see if you know anything about Slaad.
I could do.
I'll allow it if you want to.
I mean, you are the bard. This is what you do.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this on the table right now. When you're rolling a history check to see if you know something, you don't know shit.
That's a 13.
And if you use "I heard it in a song" as the excuse for knowing something, the DC's pretty high. If there's a more valid reason for knowing something, the DC is gonna be lower.
Fair.
Okay, so yeah, the Slaad is going to take its first claw attack.
I heard John Oliver talk about it once.
Is he? He's one of those elvish entertainers, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Even on disadvantage, that was a 21 to hit.
I think that hits him.
Yeah, that hits him, and
Probably.
that is going to be 1d8. Where's my d8? That's a d8. It's the funny looking one. That's a 6.
You're a funny looking
9.
one.
He
Sorry,
just
it's the mockery. It's coming
It's
out.
the vicious mockery left over.
I just can't
No,
stop.
you.
He's primed.
9?
He's ready to go.
9, and we have to do another Constitution saving throw, which he succeeds. So let me. I don't remember how much health he had because it's not on the thingy.
I'm looking forward to Tog's new character. I think it's gonna be good.
Current. So that puts him down to 3. Second
Oh,
attack.
it was Tog on the very low health.
Second attack missed. And the third attack missed as well. So of the 6 attacks this thing's launched on him, 2 have hit. And he succeeded both Constitution saving throws. So that's the whole Slaad's turn. That's what he's got. Tyburn.
Sacred Flame on that skeleton right there.
Second flame! Alright, do your thing.
But you do the thing now. You have to make a dex save DC 13.
Oh, I thought you actually had a roll. Okay, dex save.
Yep.
5.
Yeah, that's right. Suck it down, skeleton. Yeah. Sacred Flame. Roll 1d8.
I think I got that guy.
Take that. 4 helm damage.
4 helm damage.
4
It's,
damage of helm.
4 damage of helm. So yeah, strikes home, does a little bit of damage. Skeleton gets a little charred bone now, but he's still up.
All right, Ghosty McFisticuffs. I need you to move over next to that skeleton.
Actually, I can just do you want me to give you control of the flying sword, or you just want me to move it?
I need control of Mr. Ghostly McFisticuffs.
Okay, so represents character or controlled by. Oh, okay, I have to go in the character settings. I thought it should be. I don't want it to represent. Well, it can represent. No, I don't want it to represent Bob.
You can just make it
Generic.
controlled by.
All right,
and
make
then
it
character.
generic and then controlled by Tyburn.
Yeah.
There. Okay, you should be able to control the flying sword now.
Flying sword away.
Woo! Well, it's gauntlets, so they're fisticuffing.
All right, so now I need to make a melee attack against the thing.
Where the hell did it go?
So it's on top of one of the dead
flew
skeletons.
over one of the skeletons, so it's in that same spot.
Oh.
Yeah. Blah. Hit.
22? Yeah, that hits.
Take the force damage, you son of a bitch.
Because he just got punched in the kisser. Saw 22 for a second.
That's not how you do that. I take the damage.
Okay, yeah, the fisticuffs, the gauntlets just go over the thing. They're just boom, 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 pummeling, knocking its jaw off. The thing falls down to one knee, smashes it in the head, and caves in part of its skull. The skeleton stands back up, but those gauntlets just gave it a thrashing.
Like Randy Marsh at a fist fight. It just comes back up.
I thought this was
There we
America.
go. I have appropriately renamed.
I didn't hear no bell.
Fisty McFisticuffs. Okay, that brings us back to the
Ghosty
Ghosty
McFisticuffs.
McFisticuffs. That
All right,
brings us
that's-
back to the top at Paradox. Unless Bob
No, I
wants
was
to
the
move.
top. I was the top. No, I'm not moving anywhere near that crap over there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
It's bad enough Coswin's next to me right now.
You can blow up.
Don't
at any
worry,
time.
I can't do anything else.
He's
It's
sucking
fine.
life force out of me, turning shit invisible.
All right, so Perry, you are currently surrounded by 3 skeletons, all just clawing the shit out of you. So what are you gonna do?
Did we
well-
just a question for clarification for you, Paradox? Does the sacred weapon or the weapon cause? Does it count as threat against a creature?
No.
No. Okay. Well, never mind.
And get attacks opportunity, and it can't be hit either. I looked that up.
well, all right.
Like it's like you can't hurt the thing. You can
They're
just
just-
spell it, but
Yeah.
you can't. It's not a creature you can attack, and therefore
It's-
it can't cause.
It's kind of like the EMH program. It's physical when it wants to be.
Need an analgesic cream for that.
All right. Well, go ahead, Perry.
Well, my internet's been a bit weird, so I reloaded the screen, so I'm just waiting for it to come back up.
Okay. Well, you're currently surrounded by 3 skeletons. Any attacks you would make would be with disadvantage because you're flanked by the enemy. You're engaged by 3 characters. You could use your action to disengage and move away from them and run if
No,
you
I'll
want.
attack them.
Okay. So you have to. You're gonna take the lower of the rolls.
Well, I'm guessing. Let me just think here. Obviously, one of them was just burnt by Tyburn.
Yeah.
No,
it
I'm-
looks.
Oh.
Well, there's one that was burned by Tyburn. That is this one. That one's looking really rough.
No. I hit this one twice.
Yes, or not Tyburn. This one was hit by Coswin earlier last time, and it got flamed pretty good. This one got hit by Tyburn. Both of those ones to your north side are looking really rough. Like bones are falling off. The skeletons are kind of like coming. The joints are coming apart.
Well, I'm guessing. Can he kill them in one hit? You said last time that he killed some in one hit. Yeah.
You could kill a full strength skeleton in one hit, and those 2 are both looking really rough.
So it
As
might be
long
best
as you
for me
hit
to-
it.
As long as you hit them is the thing.
Yeah. So it might be best for me to hit the full strength one to try and kill it.
It's up to you.
I'll
Go
go,
ahead.
for I'll go for the lower strength one, and then even if you don't hit at full damage, there's a chance that you can remove an
That's a good
attack
point,
from
yeah.
hitting you.
That's actually a good point. Yeah. Which one has the least health?
Oh, you
don't
don't know exactly, but the 2 to the north are looking rough.
The one
well,
directly
I'll-
above you is probably the weaker one. It took
that's
a
the one I
lot of
was
damage.
thinking, yeah. I'll just attack the one directly north of me.
Okay, so roll for your
Swinging
attack.
the Morning Star around and just.
Yeah,
13 against AC.
13 hits. With an
I
AC
whip my
of
Morning Star
13.
back and forth.
Ah, that's nice.
All right, roll damage.
There's a metal
So
version. of
I
that.
click the
The Morning Star, the button highlights in chat. You click on that, it automatically rolls damage.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, I always get confused with those. I always try and click the thing in the actual thing, not that.
11. Oh my god, yeah. This thing didn't have a lot of
Crumples.
a lot of
Powdered.
life less in it, and you just swing, knock its head off, swing again through the rib cage, swing again through the pelvis, and the legs just it is gone. you just barely any resistance, just 3 swings, whoosh, 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 just
The skull ends up in Coswin's lap.
Take that, evil.
and with that is the 3rd time you walked up to a skeleton, one shot it, walked up to a skeleton, one shot it, walked up to a skeleton, one shot it.
I'm the bringer of your salvations.
I am Barry.
Me, your
bringer of
fine
doom.
peace.
That one is dead.
Harry of House Docs has suddenly become a paladin instead of an attention servant. He's found his paladinness, smiting the evil from this realm.
My guy
all right.
likes to think he's a hero. That's
So if you
what
got
he's
anything
like.
you want to do with a bonus action, you could do that. You could try to run away, but they would get an attack on you.
High five my gauntlets. High five the gauntlets. Reaction.
High
High five.
gauntlets.
All right, brings us to Coswin.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Why can't I
What
see
are you
the
gonna do with a
gauntlets
skull in
anymore?
your lap, Coswin?
They're
Okay, so
under the
what?
skeleton.
Put it gingerly on the ground.
Oh.
I don't need that. And Cosmo's going to fire a firebolt at the sloth or the slad.
Yes.
Are you close
believe
enough?
you.
Yeah.
120 feet range. I measured it.
Yeah, and he's at about 90,
90.
85, 90.
Yep. So that's good.
A ranged spell attack against the target.
Yep. So that's 1d20 plus 5. Yep.
So you
Wait.
launch-
It's in threat. Does that mean I get advantage?
It's a ranged attack, and he's in melee combat. So that's not going to help you at all in this situation. So yeah, you conjure your fireball like you put the skull down. You conjure the fireball like a beast, and whoa, and it just right past it,
Just dissipates.
off into the
It's
distance.
a tree in the distance.
It gets to its 120. It gets just outside of the cemetery and then just fizzles.
You should have lit the skull on fire and thrown that.
That would have been cool.
Can
Alright.
he throw that
Maybe we would
far?
have
Anything else?
gotten a bonus.
Anything else?
Yes.
Epic music in the background.
All right, Cosmo's further away from me now.
And that was a cantrip, correct? Not a spell?
Yes, that was a cantrip. I have no more spells.
Yes, because you blew your spell load.
Oh, wait, I also have to mark down. That's the end of my turn, so I have to mark down my immortality.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that.
Can someone
Yeah.
kill Coswin for the hell of it when he's in
All right,
in-
so
Can I just die? And we'll see how it works.
this brings us back to Aquilius, who's just going to keep hacking away at this beast in front of him because he's the only thing keeping it at bay for the rest of the party. And a nat 20. Okay, that's a lot of damage.
He hits,
Yeah, he hit.
with his two-hand sword.
which
He
also
has-
means he gets double damage.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 1d. Oh, I could have just clicked on here. I didn't need to use it. Okay, whatever.
Well, it's already rolled. You can't do it again.
Yeah, I'm used for like my stuff. I'm used to rolling down here. So that's 1d10 plus 6. So that's 2d10. Well,
Well, you just
d10.
doubled it.
Yeah, it's
and-
double die. So that's
Oh.
d12. That's
Ben and Roach, just while he's trying to work out things. I've got animation scripts in voice acting this week, and I'm thinking of taking Grog from.
Grog.
Yeah.
Oh, from Critical Role?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, you actually started watching it?
Yeah. Well, I started watching it a while ago.
Oh.
Just I haven't got much time to watch it in bulk, so.
Why can I not select Mr. Slaad here? There we go. Okay, so yeah, he does 18 points of damage. So he just takes his longsword and just like underneath one of the Slaad's arms, just right up to the hilt, right back out. The Slaad take blood starts pouring out. It just took a big hit. 18 points of damage.
Time to swear at it some more.
Elric.
So
Hunter's
yeah,
mark.
it kind of collapses down on its on that one side for a second, stands back up, more blood starts coming out, start pooling in the ground below it. It's looking a little bit rough right now.
I'd say.
That's his turn. So that brings us to Elric.
Okay. Oh wait, I measured that wrong.
Come on, the music's swelling. You got to do something. It's literally swelling.
Ooh.
Well,
Hunter's mark.
it's practically engorged.
See, now you guys been saying that, I just thinking when I met that tough girl I tried to drink against and I absolutely
Kiva.
failed. I was
Yeah.
thinking I should have gone up to her and just like put down the ogre loincloth and just been like, hey, look what I took down. I've got something even bigger for you to take down.
Oh!
That's what she said.
Well, you might get to see her again. Who knows? So Hunter's Mark adds what, 1d6?
To any
You're
successful.
gonna ask if the slot has a loincloth.
And you have an advantage on any wisdom. You find target drops to 0 before the spell ends. You can use a bonus action to move it. Okay, so yeah, you fucking hit all right with a 26.
Put this down here.
Oh, his Discord crashed.
Da 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 da. Is he back?
I'm back.
Yeah, you hit.
You hit.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So roll
26
damage.
and 26.
Roll
Then
damage,
add your
then-
1d6 for
and
Hunter's
add a
Mark.
1d6. So 10 plus 1d6. 2. So 12 damage. So yeah, you take your steps forward, step around the statue that's on this kind of raised mound in this closed off section of the graveyard here. Take careful aim. Arrow disappears into the slot. You can't even see the shaft sticking out of it. It goes right in, and you could tell that it did some internal damage. The slot reels back from the hit. Blood starts seeping out of the wound. It's now bleeding from multiple locations.
It also has to do a dex saving throw because of Hail of Thorns.
Did you cast Tale of
You
Thorns
didn't
with
cast Hail of Thrones.
I did at the end of my last turn.
it? No, it doesn't work like that.
No,
Hail of Thorns is you have to, or wait, hold on.
it's a concentration for a minute.
Oh, so yeah, it would be. It would be 10 turns lasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did say if he had a bonus action, he could do it. And attack each creature within 5 feet must make a dex saving throw. Creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half on a successful one. Okay, so that's 2 dex.
Aquilus and the Slaad.
Yeah, so the Slaad, you've rolled. What's the DC on this?
1 sec.
It'd be on your spell sheet, or
Yeah.
your spell tab.
12.
Roll a 12. 11 plus 1.
Damn.
But it takes half damage from the 1d10, so you still get to roll. And Aquilus, he succeeds as well. Rolled a nat 14, so he's fine.
So roll a 1d10.
7. That's pretty good. All right, so the arrow sinks into the Slaad, and then there's then the thorns fire, dealing more internal damage to it. That's brings him down to that. He's not looking too good these days. And that's the end of your turn.
Question, actually. I mean, I know same team, but just so we can figure out exactly all the things about the Ranger. Both those are concentration spells.
They are both concentration spells.
You have to make a concentration check? Is that a thing in this one?
You can only have one concentration spell active at a time. If you
Oh,
have
yeah.
one going and you do another one, it dispels the previous one, so he would not get that 7.
Oh, all right. I didn't realize that. I forgot about that. All right, whatever.
Yeah, you can only have one concentration going at a time. So yeah, Crosswind is right about that. Skelly's turn. Both are just going to take swipes at Perry. That's a crit. And that's a regular hit.
Foul,
Let's
heathen
see.
scum.
4 and 4. So the crit was the exact same amount as the second attack. So you took 8 points of bludgeoning damage from the skeletons. So you're just, or they don't have tongues, so it'd be more just chittering. They're coming at you viciously.
Also, Perry, they can be heathens. They don't necessarily hold a faith. I mean, to be heathenistic against this opposite faith. So.
He's in the midst of combat. He's not thinking straight. He's just saying
Yeah, I
what
know.
comes to his head.
Coswin's in the midst of combat as well. This is how he deals with things. He criticizes people.
Yeah, we know that.
All right,
It's
so
like you just shout across. They're not even heathens, you fucking moron.
that's gonna bring us to Artlocks.
Yeah, you want some? Ah!
So is that another vicious mockery?
Yeah, fuck you.
All right, so what was that wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
8? Nope.
Well then.
And roll damage.
Oh. Yeah, fuck you!
Yeah, I mean, his feelings were hurt by that, but not as much as the arrow or the longsword that sunk into his flesh.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Then I am gonna just actually, I have a plan. What goes next? I am going to.
Bum, 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 bum.
Would you like to share with us?
I have a cunning plan, and it's that.
Oh, well, that does get rid of the disadvantage that
Exactly, that's what I was
Perry
thinking.
would have.
So I'm getting rid of... And I end my turn.
Okay. It's gonna bring
Oswin,
us
you
back
really
to...
also need to use your bardic inspiration that I gave you. I'm like... All that pep talk, and you haven't used it yet.
Oh, shit, yeah, no, the firebolt. I should have done that. No, I forgot. I forgot.
Again, comes around to the...
That was my bonus action. I just turned to Coswin and went, right, come on.
Brings us back to the Slaad, and again,
It's
same
something
thing that
you
happened
got.
last time. The wounds that you guys caused seem to be healing at an unnatural pace and closing up. The blood, the seeping of blood that's coming out of that huge gash underneath its arm, starting to slow down to a trickle. Slaad goes to make its attacks against Quillis. First one's going to be on disadvantage. Rolled a 2 and a 3, so that missed. Next one is a 10 plus... That's a 16. I don't remember what his AC is.
It's probably not that good. He's a spearman.
It's around there somewhere.
I think it's like
AC
15.
17. So yeah, that misses too.
Oh.
And the last attack is 9. So again, he's parrying the fuck out of this thing, swiping at him left and right, trying to bite him, and he's parrying the claws with his sword. You know, thrusting his shield into its mouth when it's going to come down. This thing cannot hit Aquilus, and its turn is over. Brings us to Tyburn, top of the round.
Oh man, time to sacred flame another skeleton like that one.
Sacred flame. Now this is
You
a
need that on a t-shirt,
Dex
Bob.
save DC 13.
Dex save rolled an 18 plus 1, 19.
I am
That's
gonna
not good.
I am gonna get Bob a t-shirt that says Sacred Flame.
Okay. Ghostly McFisticuffs is gonna go ahead and move forward and hit the thing.
Okay. I'm actually gonna move that skeleton out of the way so that we can see it.
The gloves just kind of throw aside the dead leg of that zombie, that skeleton.
That thing's been pretty scattered anyway.
Right. No, that's not that. Nope. Let's try that again. That's not the right roll. Now D20. It's gotta be D20 now, not D8. There we go. Ah, damn it.
Nah, I'm not done.
Goes to make
Wait, would that have advantage though? Because Perry's already engaged with it.
Perry's not engaged with that one.
No, he is though, because the one at the bottom is engaged by Midge now.
I would think if it
Perry
cannot
didn't attack
grant
that one.
if it cannot grant advantage, then it cannot gain advantage itself. I would think.
that one's been attacking me. Of course, I'm engaged with it.
Yeah.
It attacked you,
It hit
but
me
you didn't
last.
attack it. You attacked the other one. You were engaged with the one to your north.
Exactly.
Well-
Therefore, you could argue that the one, but I don't think Bob's thing gets advantage anyway.
So-
So you're saying I killed the other skeleton and I just stood facing while I killed that skeleton? I didn't
Yes.
turn the face the other two?
As per turn order goes, yes. It's unfortunately how the initiative system works. You do your thing, then you just stand there stock still while everybody else does their things.
My turn's over.
Okay. Bob misses. Tybert misses everything after the good show he had last time. Now it's Paradox's turn.
Well, I'm gonna hit the... I'm gonna hit the one in the top corner.
Mhm.
Because then we can have advantage on the other one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Between us.
So,
So I'm
actually,
gonna
this
hit the
one will
one-
just be a straight roll too.
Yeah, this will just be a straight roll.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I'm gonna hit the one in the
Because
top
the other
corner.
one's not imparting advantage to it because it's flanked.
Yeah, I mean afterwards they will have advantage against the one.
Yeah.
So that'd be good. So I had the one in the top corner. Let me just click it.
Oh.
So where does the Morning Star go?
So
I'm about to be spanked.
Perry reels back in his thrill of victory after one-shotting 3 skeletons in a row. He's not watching his footing. Steps on the femur of the one he just took out, takes a tumble, and rolls, falling prone on his face. So Perry is now prone, laying down on the ground in front of the skeletons.
Uh-oh.
Which no longer gives you advantage, Midge, though you're not at disadvantage either. So that's
Can I use my extra
about
action to stand up?
You could use half your movement to stand up.
Okay, I can I'll stand up then.
You could stand back up. You'll have 15 feet of movement left, and you still have your bonus action to do anything with that if you want.
All right, I'll stand up. I might as well.
Brushes himself off, like.
Did anybody see that?
I'm just stood there like. You tried.
All right. Anything left in your turn?
Not really. Oh wait. No.
Coswin.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
you know. let's,
Save me! Don't let me die.
You're not
I
gonna
think
die.
You got it. And I look towards the half-dead.
Perry falls down,
guard.
trips and falls down on the ground, steps back up. I need assistance! You're cool!
I need an adult.
You got it. There's no one
need an
invisible
adult.
next to you. Everyone's visible. You don't need to worry. Cosmo's
They're
going to
everywhere.
Cosmo's going to cast Firebolt again at the Slaad. This time remembering that I have Bardic Inspiration. So I'm going to roll. Does that hit? Okay, now I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration. Which is what? It's a D10?
D6.
It's a D6.
At the
It
moment.
goes up at higher levels. All right.
So
you hit.
17. Okay, so I hit with, that's a 1d10 fire damage.
1d10. All right.
6 fire damage.
Fireball slams into the Slaad, chars up a bit of its skin, exposing the musculature below. The Slaad reels back, then comes back into its fighting stance.
Okay, and now Cosmo's gonna go.
It is looking rough again.
Alright, it's end of my turn.
All right, that's gonna be Aquilus, who's going to take another fucking stab at this motherfucker. This time I'm gonna remember that I can click the thing. That hits. 9 points of damage. All right. All right, another powerful two-handed blow, carving a huge gash in the thigh of the Slaad. The Slaad reels back. The muscles kind of pull apart, and you can see the torn musculature underneath the skin. The Slaad is starting to look pretty rough again.
Again.
Yeah,
Again.
and that's his turn. Elric.
I'm just gonna shoot at it.
Don't forget your hunter's mark at the end as well.
Yep.
All right, that hits. Hits. 9 points.
9.
Roll for Hunter's Mark.
It's what, D6? I keep forgetting.
Yeah, it's D6.
Woo!
15 damage.
As the Slaad is sluggish, and its movements are not as nearly as coordinated as it was before. Its steps are heavy. Its claw attacks are slow. It's looking bad. Skeletons are taking 2 attacks at Perry. They're just gonna keep smashing at him. That is.
Those are straight rolls.
Yeah, these are straight rolls. So that's 9 plus 4. It's 13.
Wait, shouldn't we have advantage?
No.
No, it's just because
It's 2 on 2.
you're threatening the top one. He's threatening the bottom one. So they're both. It equals out to just a straight roll.
Okay, I was gonna say because of the gauntlets. But...
They don't have
gauntlets.
advantage because they're kind of ethereal.
Yeah.
Right.
Did 13 hit?
No.
Okay. And a 6 does not hit. So yeah, they take their turns just impotently flailing at Perry's chainmail armor. Their brittle bones just can't claw through it. Arlock.
Because I haven't actually attacked the skeletons, can I still attack the slot?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a range attack. You can always do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow, my masterwork light crossbow.
I don't think have you used the masterwork light crossbow yet.
No. And
well, you missed. So you take you run up to this skeleton and think, fuck, there's that big slot ass behind me. You take your crossbow off your back. You think you're cool. You one hand the thing goes wide.
Okay, so I put it away. I just pull my shield up, facing the skeleton like.
bonus action.
So I've been saving this for a special occasion.
Bonus spells. I haven't got any bonus action spells. I could make some smoke appear or something if you wanted. Prestidigitation it.
Oh, Ben, you should take the inspiration off of my token.
Yeah.
Or no, did I use that? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
So you done, Arlock?
Yep.
All right, Slaad. He's trying to get himself back into fighting form, and you see those torrents of blood slow a little bit, but you can see the life force draining out of his body as he goes in one more time for his attacks on the goddamn longsword wielding city guard in front of him.
One more
Miss.
time.
Oh, that's a hit. Okay.
This guard should have been played more.
Let's see. So that is 1d8.
Actually, does Tog still factor in the shield into his AC on his sheet?
He doesn't wield. Does he wield a shield? Because he has he carries a spear.
I don't know. You were describing he was using a shield. I'm just wondering because he has a tool. He's two-handing a longsword. So
no, he does have a shield. So he dropped his spear and he's wielding a shield. So yeah, it's in there. I imagine he would have already put his shield into the AC.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
he said his armor class is. Yeah, it's pretty high.
It's high. It's pretty good as it is. It would be 19 would be pretty high for a level 3 character.
Yeah.
That Kavara's was like 22. She was
impossible to fucking hit that thing. Well, while raging, it was impossible to hit and did no damage. So that was 7.
I think we calculated it out. It was physically impossible for Kavara to miss like CR1 creatures unless she rolled a 1.
Aquilius is down. That hit
sucks for him.
That claw brought him to below 20.
Oh, guys, the random guard's down
below 0, and he also failed his Constitution save on that.
So is he dead?
He's not dead. He's not dead, but the Slaad did something to him, and he's unconscious.
Fuck, he's
mating with him. Save him.
Yes, chest burster.
Yes,
2, 3,
literally,
4,
I believe that's what
5.
just happened. I think he's just been impregnated.
Okay. And the
Slaad, oh no, the Slaad's moving.
The Slaad moved.
I suddenly don't.
Surprising, he left that archer behind.
Shut up.
Hey, he's coming towards me. I don't give a shit.
No, he's coming towards the person that's been swearing at him for the last half an hour.
Meta for a second. The turn order box was over his token, and I forgot it was there. But I already moved the Slaad, so it's time.
Because that archer's been putting a lot of arrows into him.
Sacred Flame.
He's running.
Sacred Flame.
He's running towards the guy who's been swearing at him.
Fails.
Damn.
His feelings. He cares more about his feelings than physical.
I failed. He rolled a 7.
You failed. Okay.
Have some faith in yourself, Tyburn.
You're a Hell Knight.
I assumed it was a status
of cleric. Have faith. Have faith, Mr. Cleric.
Sorry, I'll try to be more clear. My roll failed.
Keep doing this wrong. It's the ability modifier. Okay.
That thing's coming.
Take that much damage.
It's dead.
Yay.
Sacred Flame slams into the skeleton and just shatters it to
now we have advantage.
Lifeless pieces, and it is a dead. Yeah, the music.
Fisticuffs.
Now Ghosty McFisticuffs is going to hit the other skeleton.
Okay, hit
Or maybe not.
me. Hit me, bro.
I don't know. Did I?
No, you didn't.
Okay. I'm done.
All right, so Perry, you now have advantage on an attack with this, so you take the higher of the 2 rolls.
And I run away. No, I'm joking.
Flee.
I'm gonna hit the skeleton.
That hits. Roll for damage. And he smashes the skeleton's skull into its sternum, and the thing just crumbles to the ground. Full on, full health, one-shot the skeleton.
Rest in pieces.
Oh, it's character Arnold Schwarzenegger of the group. Just like, stick around. Brilliant. Please just keep pulling one-liners.
I've got a bone to pick with you.
All right, then I guess I'll move away. Because
as this giant red thing's barreling towards you.
I don't have that much health right now, and I'm quite worried.
How much is not much health?
No, that's fine. Leave the bard and the spellcaster to take the brunt of it. That makes perfect sense.
If one of you can heal me, then I would stay. But so far, no one's healed me. So
you're the paladin.
He took down the other soldier.
I might have a little
How much
something,
health do you
something
have?
Ooh.
Yeah, what's your health at, Perry?
6.
Oh.
What's your AC at?
I mean, I've got 4 healing words over here.
What's your AC?
I'll move back a little bit, and if I get healed, I can then jump in. But it seems a bit too risky to stay just there.
What's your AC at, Perry?
Running into him and not attacking him.
Perry, what is your AC?
What is your
16.
AC? For God's sakes, get in front of me. I have 12 on a good day.
13 if I've got my shield up.
Do you have a bonus action, or are you done?
You guys get turns before it moves, so...
Okay.
I have only one.
Crosswind, it's your turn.
Okay.
Run behind Perry.
Seeing Perry, the cowardly paladin, run away.
Cowardly! I just took down a load of skeletons.
4 of the skeletons.
Yeah, and then runs away where it matters. It's great.
So
this is what Coswin thinks. This is what Coswin thinks. It's not me. It's not me, though. I think it too. But never mind.
Let's face it, Roach. Coswin is just you, but without a filter.
It's just it's Coswin, me without a filter, and the ability to burn my enemies, which is
which would
takes
give real life
would
you
be
no filter.
So charred.
Frankly, I'm surprised anything's standing at all anywhere. That's the case.
So Coswin is going to cast. What am I going to cast? I'm not good right now, guys. I'm going to be honest.
Guess with a firebolt.
Yeah, fuck it. We're firebolt.
Hit me, bro.
Sacred flame, not so sacred flame. Just flame.
Sacred Flame Fireball.
Yes. So, Tybird's in the corner going, Sacred Flame, Spiritual Gauntlets, and Coswin, Flame hits.
Gave him his energy.
Going, burn!
Hits for 4 damage.
Kamehameha.
That wasn't too big of a hit, but I mean the
wasn't.
looking pretty rough right now, so it's doing the trick.
Coswin is also going to use his bonus action to try and get the attention of the Slaad.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Coswin is going to take his arcane focus, his staff, and he's going to very loudly beat it against the wall to create noise after he just cast the fireball. He's like, "Come at me! Come on!"
Performance check.
Why are
Performance?
Your arcane staff is not doing anything other than the instrument that you're hitting a rock with.
Exactly.
It's not imparting any arcane energy
I'm
into
not
what you're
wanting
doing.
arcane. I just want to try and get its attention through something like
Coswin, he just wants you to do a little dance on the screen.
What are you trying to use here?
I'm trying to use persuasion.
No. You're not persuading. You're not persuading this thing to do anything.
That's not how that works.
All right,
you wanna try to
performance
get-
then. I'll roll performance. Why not?
I have a really high performance.
Fuck you.
It's alright, I'm gonna do the same thing.
First time I've ever seen a performance check forced to do a taunt. Or I've ever seen that in all the years I've played D&D.
I'm trying to get him to come towards me. Like, I'm not trying to... I can understand deception.
Tiber, what do you think would be an appropriate check for that? With there's no skill or anything involved.
Nothing. He doesn't get a taunt.
Well, that's why I'm asking for him to roll for it. It's not something his character can naturally do. Otherwise,
Well,
I'd let him just do it.
Well, how you would do it, how you would run it, is you'd think as the creature, as the GM, and say, would that get the creature's attention? Me actively trying to get him over here, me, a weak, meeker, bald man who just cast Firebolt 3 times in a row and has burned this creature's head.
Depends how
Would he
smart
go
it is.
towards me? Yeah, it depends on how smart it is. Maybe an intelligence check, that might work with like a DC, depending on what its goals are. Like, that's how you'd run it. Like just from my perspective as a GM, but however you want to do it is fine.
Well, with a roll like that, nothing was working.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Normally, you don't have a performance roll.
Performance check is typically to entertain, and
I could think of
monetary
anything. I
compensation.
could think of a better check that would apply to that situation.
Or advance like a social standing of some kind. It's like
Yeah.
performance check to taunt the slot.
Like if I was trying to get it to come toward, deception would have also worked because technically I'm trying to get it
no.
over there to draw it off. That might work as well. but-
Deception is you trying to basically convince it to do
Or-
something that's not within its best interest or truth.
That
It's
or
convincing.
charisma check on me. That also would work as well.
Yeah, like a straight check might have done better, but it doesn't matter.
either way.
You failed.
for future reference.
Yeah, for future reference, that's how we'll do it. But it's Squilius' turn.
Who's gonna roll to see if he dies?
He succeeds his death saving throw, so he's okay.
He's got one.
Yep. Now it's Elric.
So is this an
I'm
alien
finished.
thing, like where something's going to come out of him?
You guys don't know.
I'm gonna shoot the thing.
Shoot the thing. You hit it. You
Out of
cannot miss
character,
it.
totally like Alien.
9 points of piercing. That's a pretty big hit
Stick.
on this.
Hunter's
thing's
mark.
Way.
Right,
Where's the blonde
right in
Bavarian?
Hunter's mark.
Yeah.
Hunter's mark.
Yeah.
Hey, blondie.
Never forget it. So, well, that's not
It
bad.
is. It is looking extremely bad right now. Arrow into its back, reels forward, kind of clutching, can't reach because it's got these big claws. It is skill. Elric, anything else left on your turn? Any movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Wait, can I just use my others? 1, 2, 3. All right, right there.
probably do
Skeletons
that
are
in
not
less
any
move.
left. I could get rid
You
of
could have done
them.
that in less movements. You just go 3 diagonal. So you've still got 3 movement.
It's okay.
movement.
That's all I wanted to move. I just want to move out of his.
It doesn't
range.
matter.
Yeah, fair.
I still had more moves because I can move.
I think you should worry more about yourself, Artlock.
Artlock, it's your turn.
Yeah,
Remember,
you
You don't have to
suck.
outrun the bear. You just have to outrun the next guy.
Yeah,
You're gonna-
yeah. This guy says you suck.
Okay.
I did say you suck.
It fails.
Oh, then what? Well, let's see how.
It would have been better. This guy says you're a red
Yeah.
salamander freak.
What words do you want to kill this creature with?
Right. So, what do?
Rest in pieces.
Yeah, you big red slug. Yeah, fuck you. Go rip it off somewhere, you fucker.
It's just like it's a soccer hooligan. It's a hooligan.
So you're standing behind the paladin who just crushed his skeleton minion. Skeleton minion's kind of like putting your hands on his shoulders to get yourself some leverage so you can shout over him.
Hold on. Yeah, fucking yeah.
Yeah, there you go. The Slaad sees this, realizes that its time has spent, the vital force has left its body, and that final insult crushes its spirit. It collapses face first down into the ground and proceeds to bleed out. Dead.
I'm gonna use that skill more.
You
really
viciously
hurt
mocked the Slaad to death. We are out of combat. What do you guys want to do?
Does anyone want to go stabilize the fighter?
I don't
less
have
mouth
anything.
to feed. I mean,
Yeah, I don't have anything to heal him with.
I will cast some healing word on this guy.
Yeah, I need a rest.
I haven't cast a healing
Coswin
word in
needs a
long
nap.
time. Hang on. So I've got a bunch of extra crap on top of my healing. I'd never remember what it all is.
Vicious slander should come standard for Coswin. Just everything he says, people
Okay,
has
so
to
I
take.
am healing.
See,
for...
what's funny is because slander is stuff that's not true. That makes total sense for Coswin because he just hates everybody.
I have healed the guard for 12.
Okay, so he's back up to 12. He's alive again. He's conscious.
Let's,
the funny
let's-
thing is, Coswin has a
let's go
charisma
and
of
take
16.
rest. Yeah.
It's very charismatic.
So,
So-
what did the sloth, whatever it's called, do to him?
Slod.
Slog.
You don't
SLAAD.
know.
Well, I mean, maybe the cleric would make a medicine check just to make sure he's okay, because that's the first time somebody's
covered.
gone down.
I mean, he got hit a couple times with these claw attacks. He didn't get bit, but he got clawed a few times. So he's got, big scratch marks all over his body.
Everything seems fine in order here.
There's open wounds. You suture and some clean bandages. You're good.
Nothing. Helm is channeling
See-
divinity into him through me.
How about the
Can I try?
paladin does the same?
I have this idea, like,
can I try
I
the
have
medicine
this-
check?
I have this idea that he'd just be like, his head's fine, and it's just like, that's his shoulder.
In
Oh,
regards to
yes,
this,
I mean,
if you guys are trained in medicine, you could do a medicine check in regards.
I will
Oh,
just say,
Coswin is.
I have a -1 to medicine.
Oh, you're trained in medicine. You
Coswin
gotta
is
check.
trained in medicine. Coswin is going to use his impeccable bedside manner.
Proficiency in medicine is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I have that. And Coswin's going to use his bedside manner to see if he's okay.
What's worse is my last doctor actually is pretty like Coswin. It was really just
14.
Where did
so
the bad man touch you?
you're observing Tyburn kind of bandaging up his wounds, and you see just this small oblong white thing sink into one of the wounds and disappear under his flesh.
You have to take the arm.
Would I know what that is? With the medicine check of 14.
Yes, you would know what that was.
Okay. What? Now I need to think about this.
okay.
Would Coswin
Your-
care?
Your
I have to think
character
about
would
this.
know. Whether you tell the others and whether you do anything about it is entirely up to Coswin.
Yeah, no, now I have to think about Coswin. Coswin is, what is Coswin? Is he chaotic good? Yes, he is. What could I get out of this? This is Coswin's inner monologue. What could benefit me in this situation?
Did you find anything out, Coswin?
Maybe. Is he conscious right now?
He's conscious.
Oh, he
Tyburn
is?
healed him up, so he's conscious. He's got 12 hit points.
He's conscious right now. Do we know any like good doctors, like
You know Monty?
or holy men? let's
Holy
not
man.
go to him. our good holy men. Yeah.
You know
do we know any-
Perry.
oh yeah, we know Parry.
Hold on. Okay, just out of character right now. Would I be able? Can I go and reference the monster manual? Like, is that how much I know right now? Would I? I just want to know how do we keep
Anything that you personally know, your character would know in this situation. You rolled high enough to know. So yes, you can reference the monster manual, and you know those things.
What page is the slot on?
I do not know because I have it up on the internal thing here, but let's see.
Tog, I want you to know.
270.
I could have gone another way with this. There were two avenues of thinking here.
274.
274. Okay, Slaad reproduction.
Interestingly enough, Slaad are one of the only creatures who have their entire reproductive cycle listed in the monster manual.
Yes, well, the D&D monster manual. Let's not go to
Yes.
Pathfinder. There's a couple in there. Do we know anybody that would be able to cast great holy magic, such as 3rd level holy magic?
Well, I have 3rd level spells.
You do. 3rd level spells.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. No, I don't.
I thought we only had 2nd level spells.
Yeah.
You do.
Mm.
A couple
Okay,
level ups, I'll have 3rd.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. He's got a baby in him right now.
Bun in the oven.
I'm sorry, Nicholas.
Congratulations.
You're pregnant. Technically.
What?
Wait, no. Wait.
Starts clawing at the wounds and opening them back
it's
up.
Tog. He's got to start
Stop that.
laughing with it.
Stop that.
Like a really
Tybert
nervous-
hits him.
Smack.
Tyrant. It's like that scene in Airplane. Get a hold of yourself!
Those have Ghosty McFisticuffs do it.
Yeah, less than a minute's passed. The gauntlets come up and just boom.
Well, that creature there implanted something in you. You
His eyes
are
go wide.
you're currently a how do I put this nicely? On track to die. So bedside manner. It's impeccable. It's impeccable.
How's your health insurance?
So you're
I
saying
just
he'll
left my
die.
job for you guys. I don't have any.
It's not our
Uh,
fault,
well,
okay?
how-
We didn't get
How
hit
do we
by
fix
it.
this? How do we fix this?
Hey, couldn't we
From
sneak
my
him into
knowledge-
the people that are healing the
Oh yeah, that's gonna go well.
Lord?
You just want to get your chest plate.
Well,
How long do we have?
yeah, shit.
9
what was the
months.
age again?
It's 3 months.
3 months.
3 months. Oh, that's not
Okay,
too bad.
No, there's a roll
That's not
for
too
it.
bad.
What was
got
it?
time.
200 and something?
Easy for you to say. You're not the one who's got that thing on him.
Well,
Haven't
the
we,
one- what
as
I'm
a
looking at
party,
here
only
says
been
3
together
months.
like 3
If there's a
weeks?
rule, if there's an actual rule, I'll look it up here.
Yeah, there is. It's like something D something. It's or no. Holy shit. He's got 2d12 hours before he's dead.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, no, it's really bad.
Wow.
I thought it was 3 months.
What?
No, it's not.
Never mind, man. Nice knowing you.
So we need
Well-
to fix this like today.
Yeah, this is a now problem instead of a later problem.
Where,
No,
where
it's
was-
no, Cosman, it's 3 months. He developed symptoms in the last 24 hours.
No, Red Slaad. If
Over
the code
3 months, the
has the
egg
ability to
transforms in this. Over 3 months, the egg moves to the chest
No,
cavity, gestates, and forms a solid tadpole.
wait. No. This is perfect because this is gonna be Coswin saying he's got X number of hours before this.
As
True.
the way I know this, because also Ben, I'm looking at the Red Slaad little thing. If the host has the ability to cast 3rd level spell or higher within 2d12 hours, or wait, no, I guess I'm misreading that. Never mind. If he casts a 3rd level spell,
that makes
that
a
makes
green
a slot.
slot come out
Yeah.
of him.
okay. Coswin doesn't understand that. He learned this at some point. Yeah, it's like 3 months. But yeah, no, he's gonna die in today.
I like that I called this straight away. As soon as
You
you said
did, you
something,
did.
as soon as you said something happened to him, I was like, it's something like that probably.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Coswin
unfortunately,
informs
I
you
knew
guys that
that,
he's
though.
got 24 hours to die.
Yeah, he has about, give or take. Yeah, he's got
How long
about
did it take
20
us to get here from
Can
the
we
town?
cut? Can we cut off his
2
limb
hours.
maybe, like where the baby went in?
where's the wound at?
Okay, well we can't go back to town anyway because we're
Hang
wanted
on,
dead.
I'm gonna roll for where this wound was because he was hit twice, and we're gonna basically and you know we're gonna go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll
It's like
d6.
implanted in his brain.
It's in his penis.
We're gonna have to amputate.
So 1, 2, 3.
Becomes a
in his
eunuch.
the claw mark is in his. You saw it on his left leg.
How
We
much do you
cut off
like
his
your
leg?
How much do you like your leg right now?
I'm a guard. I stand all day.
Well, hey, we've already went over that. You're not a guard anymore, for one.
His face falls.
You're not a guard anymore.
What if I ride him back? Like, we've
Where?
got 2 horses.
Like you're
I
gonna
ride
ride
him.
on.
No, we've got 2 horses. I disguise
I
myself.
know your leg hurts, but
I disguise myself. I ride him back to town because although they got rid of his like men, they didn't get rid of him.
You just want your chest.
So he's relatively safe. Shut up. But
Arlox, that
wait,
might be
let-
because he ran away before they got him.
Wait, you do
He
know
was
there's
with
a
us
town
when they got
closer.
guard.
he
There's a
spoke
town
to his
closer.
boss.
Karina is closer. Or Karna, sorry.
Yeah,
Karna
but
is closer.
do we know anyone there that can heal? Whereas that place had a healing place.
Well, you saw what happened the
It's-
last time you went
it's-
there.
it's closer by a little bit, not much.
It's not
Tyburn is
closer.
going to suggest that a stay at the temple here might prove valuable.
Okay.
We mean this
Well-
man with urgent need of care, and we just stay here.
He's got 24 hours. All we need is 8.
What if that fails? Though? You need more time to help him.
It's life.
This
Ben,
is
I
life
just-
we're talking about.
There's one
Just
or
out
two
of
things.
character right now. I just need to. I actually can't find where it lists how to cure this specifically in the monster manual. Is it like where is it at?
It is considered a disease.
Oh, so cure disease would be something
so
that could.
Could
A
I
normal
cure
he-
him then?
Do you have anything that would cure disease?
Yeah, I can take -5 hit points and cure disease or poison.
That I guess that would technically count.
As long as the tooltip says it cures a disease, it would kill the Slaad.
Yeah.
Chest.
Coswin feels stupid for a second, but not showing it outwardly or says it.
The word
because-
just
oh, wait a
says
second.
cure disease,
Perry,
or I writ down.
Perry, slave, you can.
Slave, how dare you, sir? Indentured, Mr. Indentured slave to you.
He's not even referring to him by name. Hey, you slave.
Yeah, Coswin doesn't know his name. He
Perry,
barely
what is
knows
the name?
anybody's name.
What is the name of the spell or the ability?
I don't remember.
What the?
I have,
Lay on hands, isn't it?
no, lay on hands gives you hit points, I think.
Can you look it up?
Do you have it in
Because
your
we're gonna
character?
need
I don't have it open in front of me, so I don't know what I'd look up.
your blessed touch.
I'm on cleric. Let me get to paladin.
Because what happened was when I made my character, I just wrote down notes in my my character stuff. So I have the information, but I don't remember the name. Because
Lay on
obviously
hands.
we have-
Lay on
And there's
hands
another one.
can cure a target of 1 disease or neutralize 1 poison effect. You have a pool of healing power that replenishes after you take a long rest. With that pool, you could restore a total number of hit points equal to paladin level times 5. So you are spend 5 hit points from your pool of healing.
It is divine health. By 3rd level, divine magic flowing through you makes you. Oh no, that's immune. Sorry, that's my bad. My
No,
bad.
it's
Well,
just lay on hands.
he can use lay on hands to
Yeah.
cure disease. I'm just
Yeah.
wondering.
Yeah.
It's
that must-
15.
that must be
It's
part of that I put
15
in.
health pool. He has 15 points of health pool
And it
or
would take
15
5.
points. So it would take
Yeah.
5 to do that. So yeah,
So
you
you
could.
could do it.
Yeah, no, Docs,
it's up
Perry,
to-
slave, you can do this. I know you can. I know you,
Excuse me,
you
I'm
heard
not your
me.
slave.
You-
I'm not your slave.
I know you're not my slave, but you're
You
somebody's
can't
slave.
call me slave.
What is your job title?
Parry.
I don't have.
Parry.
I don't have to do what you say. I could kill you here right now.
Right,
Well,
I
I'd
am.
like to see
I
you
am
try.
going to appeal to
You
your
don't have any
sense
spells.
of reason,
That
Parry.
escalated quickly.
There is a man dying here. Isn't it your
That's fine.
duty as
You know
a
what?
paladin to help
I
him?
was gonna save him anyway. I was gonna save him anyway. That was my first instinct. I brought it up. I just don't like to be talked to like that. Coswin.
You'll get used to him.
Not sure. I want to get used to him.
Coswin tries to figure out the name of the elf.
Which elf?
Which
They
Is that
look
what you-
the
is that what you
same.
call- Is that what you call him? The elf.
They look the same to
The
him.
elf,
You can't
come
tell.
here.
which is worse because I'm not even fully an elf.
Well, you're close enough to confuse Coswin.
Yes, but
I'll-
if you remember correctly, all humans see you as an elf, all elves see you as a human because you're
Yep.
a half-breed.
Racism.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll use lay hands, I guess, to save
right.
him.
So,
Hey.
you...
Well, I need
No,
to do
you-
the
you-
noise. I need to put my. There we go, done.
It's lay on hands, not spirit bomb.
It sounded like a turtle. Just
What kind of turtle sounds like that?
So you grasp your holy symbol, press it into the wound because you're doing this, but you're not super happy about it. So you take the jagged edges of your symbol, just
Why
rub
is
it
he
in there
taking
just a
his
little
rage
bit.
and frustration at cost went out on the wounded guy?
Yeah, why would I be that mean to him? I don't get it. I wanted
If you want to be nice, I thought you were pissed, but if you want to be nice,
No,
Just a
I'm just upset with the way Coswin speaks to me and demands stuff. But I was already going to help the guy anyway.
It's in your job title. It's what you do.
So you lay your hands.
It's not
You
my
use your
job
lay your
title.
hands spell on Aquilius. You immediately see the wounds. Heal his scab over just a little bit, heal together. This is kind of like the residual effect of what you're trying to do here, and you think you did a good job.
All right, Aquilius.
Hey, guys, I
we'll
think
know in
I did a good
24 hours if you're because either you'll be dead or you'll be alive. So
right, let's take a rest in the temple.
let's wait and let's sleep on it.
Also, is there another building appeared on this map?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There seems to be
Ben.
a tower.
Right.
Ben,
Guys, we're gonna have to give him an ultrasound.
actually, I have a copy of this map. I can look it up. Let's
Do you know-
spot
do
the
you know what-
difference.
Do you know what I like is the fact that because Coswin thinks it's only 24 hours, because we think I might have healed him, it means that if he does survive for 24 hours, we as a party will think he's fine, but actually still has 3 months to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even if I haven't healed him, he'll actually then in 3 months just suddenly just die, and we'll be like, "Oh, what happened?"
Well, if 3 months pass and he dies, it's not going to be like he just falls dead. You're going to notice.
Well, a slod's gonna
Might
fly out
notice a
of his
little
chest.
bit before that.
Yeah, he'll get a little sick.
Okay. Yeah,
so,
that is a
um,
new building, by the way.
before
So a
we
clinic
continue,
change.
I'm going to give out experience for this encounter because we didn't get any at the end of last one.
Will he
that
get
encounter's-
cravens?
What?
Aquilius, because he's if you said he'll start to show signs, maybe he'll like get morning sickness and start getting cravens.
Oh, cravings. Yeah, he's going to really want some pickles.
Why is it always pickles?
I don't know. You guys all got 700 experience for the combat encounter
Individually?
each.
Holy shit!
That was the biggest. The biggest thing you had fought in up till now was a 2. That was a 5.
How many do I need to go up a level?
You need
And we
2700.
did it without even resting. Hoorah!
We got
Well, I
20 more
didn't hear,
points,
but-
and I'm gonna be level 3.
We need to be.
Wow,
Wow, really?
I need 300 points, or less. I actually need like
You need
250.
2,700, right?
2700.
Christ, Tiber.
I'm at 2632.
Everybody gets 100 for reoccupying the Temple of Helm. Bob
Ooh.
gets an extra 100 on top of that for being a Helmite that reoccupied the Temple of Helm and returning a relic.
Ooh. Well,
Wait,
Does
I'll-
Arlux get extra XP for killing it through words?
The pen is mightier than the sword, I'll have you know.
Woo, level 4.
Well, I've been keeping
How
track
are you
of
guys
cool.
level 4? Like, how have I missed something here?
Did you? I gave out some extra experience in chat post like ex post facto
Yeah.
Oh.
If you go up in chat a little bit, we got like I think
because I forgot to add multipliers based on how many.
I think it was like an extra 270 experience. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh.
let's see.
Well, I've leveled up then.
Woo.
and what I've started doing is I'm keeping track of cool things people do with tallies, and then at the end of each day, I'm going to reward bonus experience based on cool things that people did.
Yeah, Midge, it's 150 XP plus another 120 XP. So
We
yeah,
have 270.
just 270 total. Yes.
So you should have had 270, then 700, then an extra 100.
Yeah, level 4 by 31
So,
with 31
I'm at-
change.
I'm at 2,551.
Oh, poor Coswin.
So
was that-
anybody,
It's that black pudding
any-
fight I missed out on.
Ability score improvement.
Anybody who wants to
18 charisma.
who's going to be leveling up, you need to do a long rest to be able to get to be able to level up. So if you just want to hang out in the Temple of
Yeah.
Helm, for an 8 hour
Yeah.
period, that's perfectly
Yes.
fine.
We need to.
As an alternate rule, because this is something I kind of liked, when you get an ability score improvement, in lieu of taking an ability score movement, you could take a feat instead.
Oh no, I have to. According to my thing, I have to take the score improvement. I think. For
No, no. He's talking about an optional rule where you could have
Oh,
the option of not taking the ability score
No.
improvement and taking.
I'm gonna make the
feats.
skill monkey more skillful.
Well, no. Check out some of the feats, man. They're powerful.
Tog took a feat that I don't remember what it was.
Where
It
are
was
the
gives him,
feats? Where are the feats again?
Let me check. I'll look it up. Keep going, Ben.
They're in your shoes.
Aquilius.
Oh, stupid humor! I
Aquilius
love it.
has alert. Aquilius has the alert feat, cannot be surprised, and
Feats are at 165.
while he's conscious, he can't be surprised, and it gives him +8 to his initiative rolls.
Yeah, it's got alert, but well, I'm already that one.
Well, you could take time and look it over and.
Do we want to take a break right now? Like where we could either go use the bathroom or we could do some level up stuff for the people that
That's
are
fine.
leveling up?
Well, I
that's-
was thinking like if I was going to level up, I would just leave it until like we finish the episode,
do it
and
off
then
screen.
next
well,
yeah,
they
then
could,
next week I'd have all the stuff added. I don't know. That's what I would have done.
well, you
You could
could,
do-
but also it affects you. So like you can get things that'll help you in the next encounter
I know,
or
yeah.
later on in the game.
But that's what I mean. So like, if that's for example from the middle of the encounter, like next week you get it during the middle of that encounter. I don't know. That's just the way I was thinking. Just made it easy to have breaks and stuff. That's just
Actor's pretty good, Midge. Okay, can we just say we're going for a break
Yeah,
right now?
we could take a short break. My wife's texting me right now anyway. So, show of hands who leveled up. Everybody but Coswin.
my hand is not up.
Oh, so you didn't level up. I don't think Aquilius would have either.
No, he didn't. He's way behind us, I believe.
Yeah, he's a little bit behind because he missed out on a couple combat encounters. So I'll add his experience on there. So that's gonna be, yeah, he's like 1,000 behind.
What about crossbow expert, Artluck?
Or if you want, you could take something combat related because you
See-
have been wielding a shield and a rapier pretty readily.
Yeah, but the thing is, it might be more worth it for me to just go, okay, I'll add 2 to my charisma, taking it to a +4, and then going 2 in something like intelligence or wisdom. Just increasing the skills, very much so.
I mean, yeah, it's an option.
Well, that's why I like this optional rule is that both choices are good and it allows you to kind of do what you want with your character. So, you know. Everybody make sure they roll their hit dice to level up their health.
Oh, and we're resting, so we get to also
You guys
go
are taking
max.
you guys are taking a long rest here in the Temple of Helm. What do you want to do with the horses?
Graze them outside.
No, I'm bringing horse inside.
Waffles is staying outside.
Coswin has just brought a wild animal into your sacred place, Bob.
It's not wild. it's a bought and paid for horse.
What was that, Ben? I didn't catch that.
Coswin brought his horse inside the temple and it pooped on the floor.
Well, I think Helm would necessarily, be appreciative of that, but I don't think he's going to care right this minute either.
Well, maybe
We just-
Helm
we
should take care of the skeleton problem.
That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works.
It's like you go in somewhere, you kill the skeletons when you poop on the floor. Oh, that makes it fair.
Wait, so we just roll one of our hit dice, right?
You roll 1 hit dice and add your Constitution modifier,
And that's added to your health pool.
and that gets added to your health pool. So yeah, just roll that.
I don't know if there's any feats that I want. that I.
Where's the hit dice?
Your hit dice should be on your character sheet.
But you didn't level up, Paradox.
And then plus our
Ah.
constitution.
I thought because we were having a sleep.
Well, no,
Ooh,
you just go
Elric.
back to full HP whenever you.
All right.
29.
Aren't we doing a long rest?
Yeah,
only
we're doing a long
rest.
Yeah,
So
we're
why?
doing a long
rolling
rest.
He's rolling to
I'm
increase his
healthy.
health.
Yeah, that was
When
from my,
you-
my level.
Yeah, when you level up, you.
Oh shit! Yeah, you do.
You roll your, you roll your
29.
you roll your hit die, which is a D8, a D10, or a D12 usually.
D8.
And then add your Constitution modifier, and that's how much your maximum health increases.
Wow. So it'll go up a lot.
7.
It can.
Midge, that was automatically calculated when you click that. That's just 6.
Damn.
6 is still good though.
Yeah, 6 is still good. You're a bard.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's like
it's-
another like 1 or 2 hits and 2 skeletons, you know.
Yeah, I don't
This
think
is
we're really.
really. This is why I want to get that breastplate because it will take my AC to like 16. Which
As a
really-
spellcaster, I don't think I can actually wear armor.
No, you can't. But I can because I have medium armor and shields. Being a bard of valor.
Well, at least
Wait, so
I'm
what's-
healthy
what's
and
your
not,
health at,
I'm not
Midge?
pregnant.
26.
Well, so you're not that far behind me.
No.
I'm at 29.
And if you got that
22.
breastplate, your armor class would be the same as me, and you'd have 1 hit point less than me.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yep.
Because his AC is going up by about 4 because he's getting 2 for the breastplate and 2 because he's carrying a shield.
I have a question, Ben. Because I'm gaining 2 ability point increases, can I take like 1 ability point increase and 1 feat?
No.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
You can take the feat in lieu of the improvement.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's worth me taking feats then. For what my character does.
Where are the feats?
Starting on 164.
Okay.
5,
so
sorry.
Ability score improvement. That's.
I need to make note that I already have that one. So I always forget what it does. See, the only one I can think of me taking is probably like lucky, but I really don't think I need it. Yeah, I'm just going to take the ability score.
Okay, there we go.
So you get to increase one ability by 2 or 2 by 1 each. Is that what it is?
Hold on. Ability increase 1 ability by 2, or you can increase 2 by 1. Yeah. So I'm going 1 by 2 and just put my charisma up to 18.
Ooh, talkie Magoo.
Oh well, yeah, because then I get a +4, and my spell ability is charisma as well. So literally, I can now go, haha, you're dead because dead because I spoke. I think because now my spell attack bonus is 6.
Nice.
So it's like, yeah, that makes sense. I think that makes more sense.
Holy shit! There's like 2 inches of snow on the ground outside right now. I went to bed and it was like 50 out. I guess it must have all fell last night. That sucks. I was really hoping to start breaking out the higher level sorcerer.
You declined to participate in that fight.
Well, it's just because right now, like, unlike
Right,
all the
well,
other spellcasters, I don't get access to like a big list.
Well, let me put it this way: you guys are going to get more experience at the end of this episode. I gave out that stuff because that was the stuff accumulated from the last one that I didn't hand out because we were in the middle of a combat encounter. So you're gonna get anything that role playing or combat encountered from from then to the end of this one. So
Oh,
you're
I
gonna
get an
a little
extra
bit more.
known spell as well.
Lucky.
Oh, I guess the bard spell thing does work like the sorcerer a bit.
Mm-hmm. How so? What you? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I have a very limited amount of spells I can actually know, but I have a lot of casts, so I know only one level 2 spell, but I have 2 castings of a level 2.
Took tough.
So
Yeah,
What does
I
tough
have.
do, Typer?
I took
I
tough.
have
What-
took
What
tough.
does it do? What does tough do?
Gives me twice my current level in maximum hit points. So I get an additional 8 hit points of my maximum hit points. And then I get +2 additional HP every time I level up.
Nice.
In addition to my
Damn,
roll.
that is powerful.
Yeah, because it's
So I took it.
cumulative. The
Yeah,
earlier you
no,
take
that
it,
would
the
be
better.
really good for like a barbarian. Because don't they get like a D10 for?
12, I think it's a 12.
Yeah, that'd actually be
They're
really.
a big. They're a big sack of hit points, and they just hit.
So I'm at 32 maximum hit points now.
Wasn't that why Kavara was so bad? Because don't Dragonborns get natural AC bonuses?
Yep.
So even though she wasn't wearing armor, she had like
Yeah.
light leathers or something like that,
Yeah.
which made it ridiculous.
So are we good to continue?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
say
just-
that I haven't learned a new spell yet because obviously there's nothing RPG focused that would allow me to learn a new spell right now. Because we haven't really had time for me to pick a new spell. I don't think.
Well, that's up to you. If you wanna save it until you can get to a tavern and learn something or something like that, that's fine.
Yeah, I think my character would need like
Learn a new song or something like that, or some new curse words in a foreign language.
exactly. Mainly because I just kind of haven't had enough time to read some of these level
So,
2.
Doesn't that vicious mockery become more powerful now, or is that at 5th level?
Oh no, vicious mockery is just my cantrip.
Yeah, no, I mean cantrips get more powerful as you go.
Oh
up.
yeah,
if he casts it as a first level spell, yeah, it's
No, cantrips you can't do that. I don't think it's just
the spells down.
tied to your. It's tied to your character level.
Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look.
Because like firebolt, like it goes up by 1d10 when I reach 5th level, not when I cast at 5th level.
Yeah, 5th.
Yeah,
I got to reach 5th, 11th, and 17th.
yeah. That's the thing about cantrips. You can't cast them at higher levels. That's only
Okay.
when you get actually to a spell level. That's when you cast them higher.
okay. So you guys have defeated the Slaad. Perry basically one-handed all the skeletons, which was badass. You guys retreat back into the temple, bloodied but unbound, and taking care of your wounds. Everybody gets the benefit of a long rest. Everybody's health points go back up. Everybody's kind of tired, mewing about. Does anybody want to do anything during the long rest? Anything special?
Well, I'm gonna be praying to hell.
And Bob's spending his time at the altar. in front of the
I'm
statue.
gonna search around the building, look and see if there's anything interesting to be found.
Cosmos,
You can do that.
Cosmos gonna go outside and look for any interesting herbalism items, like anything that might be useful in herbalism, like to create potions or
Right.
or some.
Roll a nature check and perception check from Perry.
Perry.
I've got such bad perception.
Like you said, you're looking, so that's what you're doing. All right, and Clausen?
Oh, nature check for me.
Yeah, nature check from you for looking for some reagents. Yeah, you're you spend some time outside meandering a bit. You notice that within a certain radius of the actual temple, all the growth is stunted and sickly looking. But once you get a little bit further away, you're able to find some very healthy and robust looking herbs. Was there anything specific you were looking for?
Yeah, I was kind of looking for
Some
things.
basil.
Oh no, I'm looking for items that I might know could be used to create like an ad hoc.
Oh my god, I
Uh,
can use Jedi mind tricks.
Healing potion, like an ad hoc kind of potion, or some sort of like healing factor.
You gather a couple agents that you know have medicinal properties. It would take a little bit. You need to take some time to actually attempt to brew them into a concoction that's usable. But you have a couple ingredients. Perry, you spent
How much
some
would
time,
that weigh?
Fraction of a pound, half a pound maybe. Sorry, my wife is texting me. Perry, you spent some time looking around, and there's nothing particular that catches your eye. The temple has clearly been abandoned for a very long time. The timbers on the roof are old but intact. Most of the thatching is gone, and leaving the roof at the top of the tower open to the sky. There's nothing of value left at the temple. You do find some random old, corroded pots in the kitchen and utensils and things like that. There's a couple old books that have been eaten away by insects left in the library to the Supreme Watcher, but nothing particular catches your eye in your rounds around the temple.
No particular books or anything.
There's nothing that you can make out. The books are old, have been exposed to the weather and the elements for generations at this point. They've been pretty degraded.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome. I could pick up a spell that makes no one be able to lie to me.
Modify Mind. It's one of the best spells there is.
Oh no, it's not that. It's called Zone of Truth. It's anyone in a 60 feet radius has to speak truth to me if they fail a charisma saving throw. But
Okay, Tyburn, was there anything particular you wanted to pray for?
Really just a restoration of the temple, I suppose. I mean, obviously Helm isn't going to be able to just, fix the temple on his own. He would need, someone in the mortal coil to do it for him. But I pray that happens soon, because I'm charged with the codex myself, so I can't really do it.
Roll religion with advantage.
Advantageous religion.
You are ooh. So you spend you heal up, you do what you need to do, you contemplate on what happened. You spend a lot of this time in quiet contemplation at the altar in front of the statue. You've got the helm next to you, and you don't get any direct communication from Helm, but at the end of your hours of quiet contemplation, you get a sense that a weight has been lifted off the land. You didn't notice it until it was gone, but you realize that ever since you arrived at the temple, it felt like there was a heavy weight, not pushing but dragging you down. And after your hours of contemplation, it feels like it's lifted.
Hey guys, we're lighter.
Artlock tries to jump and see if he floats.
We could run free like the buffalo.
So, what's the plan, guys?
Like
What are you
before the white men came. I've been brushing up on my Western accents, and I've had to try and make a non-offensive Indian.
Good luck.
Just hard. No, the Mexican the Mexican ones are even harder.
Hey, Glingo, how you doing?
Why? Because they all come out sounding like Speedy
Bat.
Gonzalez.
Oh no, it's not that high pitch. It's like, yeah, I'm from Mexico. Yeah, it doesn't fucking work. And I just feel like I should just not do it. Well, what are we doing? Do we give a shit about Ostia?
I kind of do.
Aquilius sure does.
Aquilius does.
Yeah,
Aquilius might.
Aquilius is looking really nervous though. Like Perry told him that he's like Cosman told him he was sick, but he didn't know like what was going on exactly. Perry told him he was cured. It was just like, you're good now, and so he's not really sure what to believe.
Good point. Cosman's going to make another medicine check, as I'm now his personal physician.
Do it. What are you trying to medicine?
At least you have good charisma, so you have good bedside manner.
Actually, no. This is wisdom. I have nothing in wisdom. I just took it as a skill. I think I got it because I'm a hermit or something like that.
Gotta do yourself every once in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, God! I did not need to know about that.
It's lonely in those woods. Coswin is trying to figure out if he is fine, and failing that, he's trying to make sure that Aquilius doesn't bother him about not being fine anymore. That is what Coswin's doing.
You go up to him and you do your best, kind of to.
I think his pulse.
Confident and secure. You grab his leg and start looking at it from different angles, just kind of.
I get a new cantrip as well. This is fantastic.
Pull the bandages back a little bit and like stick your finger in the wound, like swish it around.
Lick my finger back a bit. It's like,
yeah. Yes. And you assure him that he is indeed fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You're good. Why not?
He's happy now. Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you.
Just
I like.
if you're starting to feel nauseous, just tell me. Here you go.
Can you imagine for Tog when he comes back? It's just like, yeah, you had a baby.
What happened? You were infected by a xenomorph.
You got an abortion. That's what happened.
Okay, so what is the plan, guys? What are we doing?
But if this was a
Sleeping
TV
heartily
show, the
right
title
now,
would be Tog gets an abortion.
I would say that we need a plan to help Ostia. Like,
But do we really?
I mean, even if I still cared about the civilized world, I came from Onum. How do I pronounce my hometown?
Where are you?
Onum. Stop making me pronounce words.
You know what's funny is this typeface. That's a D.
Oh, it is. Oh,
yeah. So
Dunham.
Dunham.
Done.
All right, I thought it was an O. Oh, never mind.
So
Ostia
I mean,
has an O.
if you're from that region, Ostia is not even your. That's not even your liege lord. You would that is in the kind of like the duchy controlled by the capital Beneventum. So it's not even.
I mean,
Ostia is not even. You don't know the rulers there personally. You don't have any personal connection to them.
No, I don't care. That on top of that, they're the government.
And I've been living in the western part of the area. The only reason I was over here was to celebrate my wife's. Well, not celebrate, but remember my wife. It's the only reason I'm on this side.
Yay, she's dead.
Honor her.
I don't know how. I'm not sure how she died. So and he just said
So,
celebrate. So we might have to look at
the plan now should be then to explore the ruins of Ad Nua, below the castle, and then that's the wrong IP.
Can I just say, if let's say for some art logs, if we can think of a plan of how to help, then maybe we can think about. But can we actually think of a plan to help them? I'm not sure we can do anything to help.
Ostia is a place that is
we're just
loyal
six
to
guys.
another king. Surely, can't we go
And the race
higher?
against elves.
Coswin makes a point. I don't think we want to go any higher in this chain. When I say I don't like the government, I mean I don't like the government, and there's a reason, because they don't like me for certain reasons that we shan't get into. But I'm not going anywhere near that town, Beneventium.
Guys, we're now wanted men as well. Remember, they did arrest us and we escaped.
We need to.
They may have
clear our
told
name.
if they have an overlord, they may have told them, and we might have our names wanted.
Or
that area.
Great idea. Let's head back south, like past the mountain south. I really want to go home. Been like 160 years since I've been home. I want to go home.
What's one more year to 160?
You're actually pretty young for an elf.
I am, but I don't like it. I don't like it up here.
Just bacheloring around inside of like a frozen wasteland.
So we're trying to decide if we want to help Ostia with this coup that's taking place. Is that what we're trying to decide?
Well, we could have started the coup. Well, no.
No,
we
we
didn't.
didn't start it. We tried
No.
ending it.
I'm going
Yeah.
to appeal to Tyburn's sense of lawfulness and say that clearly the situation is not a legal act, and therefore we should do something to set the law straight.
That's true. Helm would disapprove what's been going on.
Yeah, if we can actually think of a plan to how to help, then maybe we can think about it. But if we can't, what are we meant to do? We just kill ourselves. We'll just die for no reason.
Define help.
His
We
family
will-
is there.
Here's what we'll do.
His
We'll rebuild the
sister.
temple
Mainly
and have
his sister.
the resistance here. So what we'll do. We'll have the resistance here. Temple will be the headquarters.
Define
We're
help.
gonna build
though.
a
What is our
resistance
end
temple.
goal here?
Restore
wanna-
order. Restore rightful order to the kingdom.
But what
But
if
there's
they're
no-
But we have no idea if the ruling family is still alive.
Then we go find out.
Then we should send a spy.
crazy?
Art
Some kind of succession would be in order.
Not
Yeah,
if
it would
it's
go to the regent.
What? Okay.
This
What?
okay,
what?
let me just interject here, because most of you guys have lived in this area for either your whole life or a very long time. You would know that this is a very dynastic and primogeniture kind of succession system. Think CK2. The rightful heir would be the eldest male relative through this direct line, then through further and further back lines until no one's left.
It wouldn't
What
go
I-
to the
That's
region.
how dynastic succession would work.
There's another
Well-
Carling out there somewhere. We just got to find him.
Habsburgs are still around, you know.
But do we?
Would I know what their cadet branch would be?
You knew a what?
Would I know what their cadet branch is?
Cadet branch?
Yeah, the other branch, their offshoot branch that would inherit if the entire main branch died off. They're called cadet branches.
Yeah, cadet branches. Like
That's
Oh,
like
I'm
like
sorry, I
like
just never
like the
heard that
car,
phrase
like the
before.
Starks
Oh, really?
and the car Starks. Like the car Starks.
I've just
are a
never
cadet
heard it
branch.
referred to as before that. Like that's just something I didn't know.
like
Okay,
there's the Aarons and there's the Aarons of. There's another place.
Old
that-
Town.
Yeah.
Aaron
The,
and
the best
Aaron.
the best example are the Starks and car Starks. Car Starks are a cadet branch
yeah.
of the Starks.
And Grey
yeah,
Stark.
I get that. So you would know, it'd be pretty general knowledge. Horatio is a pretty elderly man. He's in his upwards of his 80s at this point.
What?
He had a.
He's dead.
You think? You don't know.
Well, yeah, you're right.
You think he's dead? He did.
We
He
healed him a
did
lot.
have a. He did have a younger brother who died.
Apparently.
Generation. He had a younger
Oh.
brother that died a very long time ago. That, as far as you guys know, did not have any descendants.
So
So
It's
that's
not-
the end of the line.
so who would inherit Ostia?
Who do you think would inherit Ostia?
It would go to
The
back
regent.
to the king. The king title would go to the king, not the regent.
And
If it's a primogenitor and all
unless
lines.
he has
you know, he's got two sons.
Does
and
he
there
ha-
was another line of the family that has fallen a long time ago.
are there lords that are pledged to him because they would also have a stake in this?
Well,
Yes.
the regent.
Each of these areas, so like Ostia, the Isle of Rend, all the areas south of it. I didn't think of this area as kind of like an overland map. There would be smaller settlements in here. They would all be like counties that would answer to the larger titles. The ones I put on the map would be like basically the duchy
main
capital kind of thing.
Yeah.
It would be
Yeah,
like
the
a
main.
duchy or a capital area. They would each have a surrounding area that would all the towns and villages in that area would swear fealty to them. Ostia's personally would be in ancient times. The Isle of Rend did hold a title which has since fallen out of common usage, and everything south from the road, so that the road that goes between Beneventum and Ostia, basically that's the dividing line between where the Duchy of Ostia and Beneventum would be. So Ostia south.
So Mortium has a
Yes.
lord that is pledged to Ostia.
Yes. They'll all
Would
be
he
minor
be the most
lords.
powerful lord?
From where?
Mortium, would he be the most powerful lord that is currently pledged to Ostia? Or of the
Currently?
largest holding?
Currently, you'd think so.
I think so. Could I roll to be pretty sure?
You could roll. You could do history.
Why don't we try and get Artlox on the throne, since he has that shield with the thing, and we can just say that he inherited it from someone?
Yeah, even though it
Oh
when
my
you guys
God,
were
will
there,
come
it
in
had
scrutiny.
a very very outward appearance of,
I'm okay
of
with that.
poverty. You know that Mortem is a very popular throughput, and a lot of leathers and meats come through there because of its adjacency to the Boar's Head Imperial Preserve. So you know that the people that live there, while they have an outward appearance of this like slovenly nature, they're rather wealthy and powerful. To
And are the lords there reputable?
your knowledge,
Well, I mean, I've been on the run.
they would have a
10
sense of
years,
they would have a sense of honor.
There
I
it
think
is.
I found my new level 1 spell. That's fantastic.
So, all right. Well, we have a couple options. I'm gonna. I want to hear others because none of them are good. Either we go in and we figure out what the hell's going on, and maybe one of them is still alive. Maybe, though that seems kind of wishful thinking at this point. He didn't seem like he was leaving prisoners. So we do that. That's the worst option. I'm going from worst to good. Worst to least worst. We run and
That's away with words.
leave it alone and just go hide in the forest. I've done it before. I know how to get you guys in there. I know some really good forests and wastelands. They're practically nice.
The heroes run into the forest, roll credits.
Exactly. Or, kind of least worst option,
Cool, that works.
we utilize Mortium.
Ooh, Unseen
And we
Servant,
have
that's
them-
a good one.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, no, it is really good. We utilize Mortium's lords and have them march on Ostia.
I do think we need to check if Ostia's surviving lords are okay. If so, we can get them back to the temple here, where they could be protected by Helm, and then we go get the other lords to bring support. Because if we just straight away rally the lords, we don't know how Nicodemus will react, and his reaction might be to kill the remaining Ostian line.
Okay, couple things. One, you really think someone's going to listen to a group that comprised of 2 elves, outlaw on the run, an indentured servant, a guard that is broken his oath and is on the run. The only credible person we have is a cleric of Helm.
Exactly.
Say that. But we have some very highly charismatic members of the party. I think we can carry this off.
I can bullshit my way through things, okay?
Yeah, come on.
Second thing.
Hey, how about you how about the cleric of Helm go to Mortium?
Second thing.
If he's the only one with any thing, we can send him on his own.
I don't have street cred, but I have cred.
Second thing. How do you propose to get a force large enough to take a town if necessary?
Because right now, Mortium's the strongest of their pledged houses, but the other houses will follow the strongest. So if the entirety of their holdings, their duchy, rises up against them, there's no way they could win.
You say
The only way they could win is if Ostia, if Nicodemus has backing by the Emperor.
Or he's convinced the other lords that he's an okay person and that their lord is alive, because no one's going to believe us. Even if we have proof, they're going to look at us and there's an elf, a half elf who looks like an elf, a disgraced guard.
I can use my disguise to hide my ears a bit.
You got to remember, if Mortium were to move their army, that's treason. So basically, they need firm proof, and I think Elric's making a good point here. If the Ostia, let's say the regent he's said out there, he's kind of keeping the Lord locked up, maybe, and that he's safe and it's fine, then he could still be alive and they'll all listen to him. And if they move against him, that'd be treason. Or maybe they're all behind it with him. We have no idea what's going on in that place.
Also-
We don't know
Why
what
we need to-
we don't know the politics stuff going on there. They could all be on his side. And he got their help to do this. Or maybe he got the support so then he could go and do
you guys
this.
can't
And he
see
wouldn't be
the
worried
faction
about it.
screen from here.
Also, necromancer.
He's not
Can't
protecting us,
touch
it's all
him.
cool.
He's not a necromancer.
No, we've got a necromancer friend. It's a difference.
What? Wait.
Okay.
Wait, we don't have a necromancer friend, do we? Oh,
We do. The guy keeps
right.
paying us money every time.
All
we
right.
do
No,
something.
I'm sorry. I forgot about him. It's been a day. Hey, by the way, did my hair grow back yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I wake up
Your
and
hair
I've
grows
got
back.
my.
At this point, probably like 2 days have passed since the incident with in the castle, because you guys, the incident occurred. There's a kerfuffle, captured, down to jail, escaped, down to the temple. At least a day and a half, 2 days have passed.
What are your opinions, Tyburn?
Hell orders me to do the thing to restore the rightful order in this realm.
All right.
Okay.
What is the way of doing that?
We could send.
My
Okay,
idea
before we
is to
make a decision.
crowdsource an idea.
Well,
Before we make
first
a
order
decision-
of business is really to figure out where the rest of these lords actually sit. With all this.
I still
That's
think
the
we need
first
to
order of
check.
business. Then
I say we
So
go
I
to
think-
Mortium.
Okay, guys.
No
guys,
matter
let me-
what.
Let me put
Hang
something
on.
on it. Okay. How about Art? Wait. How about Artlocks? He could sneak into Ostia to make, because we need to know what's going on in Ostia and make sure that maybe one of them's alive or they're dead. He might be able to find out what's going on. He might be able to get an idea from the people how they're feeling about this. If there's some people who have got some resistance against this, the rest of us will stay here and keep it as like a base. And maybe we could send Tyburn to Mortium because he's the only one maybe with some. Shall we say, the only one might get some respect, and he can actually speak to them and see what's going on there, maybe, and see whether they're actually, part of this, or if there's actually they have no idea, and then the rest of us will stay here.
Coswin
And
definitely can't go to
This will
Mortium.
be kind of our base.
I'm not on the run from. Well, I mean, I'm on the run from.
You are. You
I'm-
charred 4 people there.
And burn
No.
down the tavern.
Like
That's why we
that-
burned down the tavern. Come on.
Because before we get more
One, we
information,
didn't burn down the
we can't
tavern.
make a decision.
It was put out.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean I'm assuming.
I guess we could send half both ways, half to Ostia, half to Mortem.
Here's my problem with this. That means we have to, in Ostia, they're not going to be able to figure out if any of the family's alive unless they sneak into the castle that the royal family is in.
Not in the castle.
He was
No,
in the
it-
medical.
Yeah, him, but I'm assuming he's dead or he's
No, no,
incapacitated.
The other
somehow.
two
Not
were
just
already
that, though.
said to be dead.
No. So it's
If the little kid or the little brother is probably the one that he.
He's dead.
He was told.
But it's not just about you don't need to sneak into the castle to get an idea what's going on. If you go into the city and the regent has told everyone that they're all dead, then they're probably all dead and he's taken control. That way you can know that he's taken control. If
But how
he's
can we
saying,
trust
"Oh,
that?
Yeah, exactly. But what I'm saying is that we get an idea of what he's telling the people, how the people feel. We can tell Mortem that he's taking control, even though the family's dead. He has no right to take control. Blah blah blah. Or
Well-
maybe he's telling the people that the king is alive. Actually, the king's dead. Maybe, and that he's sick though he's injured, so he's taking control. That way, we can get an idea. At least we have more information of what's going on. We might not know if it's true or not, but at least we have more information we can use.
I like to think that the
Also-
Paladin Paradox is actually up against the wall like Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It's all connected.
with all everything he did, Paradise just put out there, it's just like that's the scene that was in my head.
Now I have
Yep.
to say this one thing though. Aquilus, he is completely fine. He has survived his ordeal.
I'm okay.
Yes, you are, buddy. He is a guard with long service in Ostia. Now, there's two ways they can look at him, the other lords. Either he is a traitor and he left his post, or he is somebody with such a conscience for law and order that he left his post to bring about
The British are coming.
order.
The British are coming.
Exactly.
But maybe he shouldn't go to Ostia then. Maybe he goes to the Mortem. So maybe, for example, Tyburn.
I think splitting up our adventuring party may be a bad idea.
I'm just going to put it out. If Aquilus, if Tog was here, Tog would be saying to us probably that we owe him because he helped us escape and his men died. We kind of owe
Exactly.
him.
We're all trying to help him right now.
So,
I just don't think going back into the
that's
city
what I
where
mean.
escaping is a good
I
idea
think-
right now.
How?
I can imagine if the character was here, he'd be saying we haven't even tried. So that's what I'm saying. He'd be saying. Just point out the point of view there for Candice Knight.
I think that if if Aquilus gives me something that his family would only know, therefore I can convince his family to like harbor me. I could
To give him your breastplate for free. Yes.
I could stay in the city, say for an extra day, try and get a grasp of what's going on, and then meet you guys in Mortium.
You guys don't
outlaws.
understand. You're wanted men. I've been wanted
do
for
you-
10 years. I've
I
lived in a
have
forest.
Disguise self and a disguise kit. I've got 2 ways of disguising myself.
But staying in like a wanted man's house is probably not the best idea.
No, but
Yeah, that's a good point.
But at the same point, it's probably the safest place because they're not going to fuck with him because that's the best blacksmith and that's where they're getting all their arms and armor.
Really?
No, I think they'd
Or they
try
could
and
just
do
take his
somewhere
sister
else.
and like threaten to kill her.
Ben
You know,
is
he
getting
continues.
so pissed off right now because we're going.
Ben, what do you want
loving
from
it.
us? What are we supposed to do?
I want you to tell me what you want to do. I am loving this.
I wanna
Ben,
go
I'm not
home.
pissed off at all.
I just love. I'm going to reenact what Ben did though. He went.
I want to
let me
see
put
my
it this way.
parents.
Let me put it this way.
Let's put this up to a
try
vote.
in a very
Let's
very
put this
small
up to-
way.
Let's
And if
do
we
a yay or
can't
nay
help
vote.
you,
Let's put this up to a yay or nay vote. Okay. All right. Who is for splitting the party stupidly to go to Mortium and then Ostia? Completely unbiased. Who's for that?
Give me a second. I'll find out in a moment.
Okay, so that's Paradox and Artlock. Who's for keeping the party together?
I just want to go home.
Elric, get your hand up.
Coswin's bullying me.
Tybert is in favor of splitting the party.
so is Aquilius.
Aquilius can't answer. As his personal position, he is not capable. He's not capable of making an answer.
All right, give me the bullet points on both sides, and I'll decide for him.
The option of not splitting the party is to go to Mortium and try and gauge the willingness of the current lords there to aid in the retaking of the throne in Ostia
Okay.
as a
And
means
column B?
of. And go ahead, Paradox.
And the splitting up one is to do the same thing, but some people, maybe 3 or maybe just 2, go to Ostia to try and get as much extra information as they can. Maybe even to, if we can get Mortem to come help, even be our eyes and ears and hands on the inside.
Aquilius approves of Plan B.
I'm sorry, Coswin. I have to switch to after hearing both sides. It makes more sense to get as much information. I know it's stupid, but we need the information.
So I don't trust elves.
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna fuck
Did you
off.
verbalize that to the elves?
Meanwhile,
Everyone
I've
everyone
been
listen
sat
to
here
the
and I've been
event
slowly
servant.
just like practicing things. So I've also got
God is just approvingly nodding. Mm-hmm.
I've got that now.
Mm-hmm. You got a thunderclap inside here? Wait, did you cast that?
Oh God!
Wait. Did you just cast that?
No. I
Okay,
was
but just
like,
quick.
I was
So
practicing it. Like
He's a
so-
bard, so he just
Let's
he
cast.
figures out magic shit by doing like
I
music.
it is important. Cast or not cast?
I think he's just testing
yes
out.
or no? It's not
whether-
like 50-50. I'm kind of doing it lightly. Yes or no?
Why would you cast it? Mitch. You're using a spell slot.
No, that's a cantrip.
Why would you cast this?
Wait, dude, that doesn't matter. What are we doing?
We're not splitting the party.
Well, it was.
You're the only
Wasn't
one
it like-
against splitting
Yeah.
the party.
Yeah, Arlox, I need you. I need an answer here. Yes or no?
Splitting.
No, I didn't cast it.
Okay, you did not cast the spell. Okay.
5 versus
I
1.
as I was about to say, blasting out a bunch of the stained glass windows of the temple would have been funny.
Everyone listened to the
No,
indentured
only-
servant.
No.
Shouldn't you have 3/5 of a vote? Isn't this how this works?
Even so, you're still
I'm gonna
outvoted.
state it. I'm gonna state it again. I'm not your indentured
Oh
servant.
wow! Weren't you the one who said I don't say anything terrible just yesterday while we were recording?
Yeah, I mean, I don't do anything terrible to you in our recording sessions a lot.
Oh man!
I mean,
Alright,
Oh,
it's-
that hurt.
and that was Coswin.
all right.
That was Coswin saying
Wait,
that.
hey, we got the plan. We're gonna split. Who's going
So
where?
you guys are all arguing, and Cosmo just goes, "Your 3/5 of an opinion don't count."
Well, I'm guessing. So one of the main things is, should Aquilius, because he knows Ostia, should he go there or should he not? Because they're going to be looking for him specifically.
Let me rephrase
He
this.
wants to go. I'll tell you, he wants to.
That's a good point.
But he could be swayed by the party.
Well, I would say I would throw Artlox because it sounds, from what I hear, it sounds like Artlox is probably best at sneaking, and he has maybe some stuff that can be used to manipulate people. I don't know.
Well,
Because you said you wanted to go and get your breastplate.
I have said I'm gonna go to
I don't think Artlox is actually good at sneaking because he's a charisma-based caster, and stealth requires a dex.
yeah, I have a +5
He's
to
not.
myself.
He's not good at sneaking.
That's a good
but
point,
He's good
Elric.
at
manipulating.
talking his way out of situations.
I can
Yeah,
manipulate.
Yeah. So
Elric
maybe-
doesn't
Well,
know
hey,
what-
that makes a perfect thing for you, Artlox. You're going to Mortium because you need to manipulate people to get them on our side.
Well, let's
Artlox,
put it
I
this
mean-
way: you could have Artlox, Elric, and Aquilius. They could go to Ostia. Me, Tyburn, and Coswin can go to Mortem.
Why would Artlox go to Ostia? Artlox.
Or
Artlox
even
will
like
go
a
to
chestplate.
Because
yeah, he
I'm
wants a
the one
chest
that's
plate.
been most for trying to find out
And
if
he's
that
got-
Lord's alive.
And he's got good charisma as well.
We
hasn't he?
need somebody to be the face down there because we're trying to gain
That's
people.
Tyburn.
Tyburn, can you?
I have. Oh wait,
so
no.
I think
Let's
it'll
put it
be
this
your-
way: Coswin. That's actually a really good split because I have 4 charisma. I have 6 persuasion, so I can also talk
I
to people.
only just got that at level 4.
So I can. So me and Arlox are both good talkers. So we split us up. You're good at magic, so you're good at long distance, and so is Elric. Tyburn would be a good face to have when we go to Mortem because obviously he's a bit more respected than probably us two are. And
Why don't
obviously,
we all just go
Aquilius
to
knows
Ostia
Ostia.
first and then make
We
our
could do
opinion
that.
and move on?
Well, we could send.
Because we
those
gotta pass
three
it first, anyways.
Well, those 3 could go in first, and us 3 wait here. Because if we all go, that's too many people. We're gonna get found out. Those 3 could go first, and they could come back and report to us what they found.
Well, wouldn't it be better just to send 2, the person who can disguise himself and the person who lives there? What am I going to do?
If-
Just sneak over the wall? Just, I'm not here, not here, not here.
It's gonna be like that money truck mission all over again.
I like 3. 3 is a good number, I always think.
All right, so what are we doing?
I don't know. I just want to see my parents. Go
Okay,
home,
Elric, you go.
start a family.
God, we're gonna split the party so that you have an easier time killing us, Ben. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm waiting on cues from you guys to tell me what you're doing.
Coswin's going to Mortium.
I'm mounting my horse and heading for Ostia. Actually,
All
before
right,
I
so-
do that, though, I'm gonna ready my disguise.
All right, so what are we gonna roll for disguise here?
Well, I've either got my spell or my disguise kit, so
What's
It's a
the
deception
spell?
roll, I would think.
Yeah, deception sounds right.
I'll just hit the spell first. Disguise self.
Components, range, self.
I,
Does it have a?
I can just do it with my magic because that's how I
doesn't
work.
have a
My music.
time limit on it.
Yeah, does it?
No, it doesn't say it does.
But it says until spell ends, so it's got to have one in the description.
Hold on, I'll Google it.
You could seem 1 foot taller, shorter, appear thin, fat, or in between. Can't change your body type. You must perform basic arrangements of limbs, so you can't like turn into a dog or something.
Yeah, that'd be polymorph.
I'll be right back.
So I'm just seeing if it's got duration. 1 hour.
Okay, so yeah, you can do that. It'll be good for an hour.
Or I've actually got my disguise kit, which is literally I have to roll something because I've got just a kit that I can like make up myself, and it's got various accessories like an eye patch and things like that. And so I could either do one or the other. What do you guys think? Which one should I use to disguise myself?
I think it's a bad plan.
Thanks, Coswin.
That's why I'm here.
Everyone's got the higher number for you.
Well, one is bound to happen, but
How
only lasts
long
an
are you
hour.
planning on being there?
I don't
Are you
know.
going to? Are you just
As
going to
long as
be
it
there
takes.
long enough to find to? Are you just going to do reconnoiter and buy your breastplate? Because then the disguise self spell is perfect. Just go in, buy your breastplate, then question somebody, then leave.
Why don't we just dress you all up as Hell Knights?
Because that would draw more attention, wouldn't it? Because there is no Hellmite order here. You're the first one people have seen in a long time.
Go on, yeah.
Okay, you've brought more with you.
Yeah, but that also means he'll be spotted if we're.
No one's actually really made a big fuss about being a Hellmite, really. Like, there's been some like, oh, you're a Hellmite. Okay.
Well,
That's
they
kind of
told you
been
the
it.
story, didn't they? 'Cause they were like, didn't you know about that? They were asking you that, didn't they?
Yeah, that was at the dinner that we were had, or
Yeah.
that feast, or whatever it was.
I say, Artlocks.
Maybe they just felt it was rude to talk about it to you.
Why don't we just do
Maybe.
it? Artlocks, go inside the town, reconnoiter the town. Just spend an hour in there.
Yeah.
Go buy your breastplate. Ask, because if you go in there and you ask the guy's sister. Oh God, I forgot his name now.
Aquilius?
Aquilius. Yeah, that was in character. He's sitting
I
right
know.
there.
Mine was in character too.
Like ask his sister what's going on when you buy the breastplate. Maybe you'll get some information. If you don't get that, like spend a couple more minutes asking some commoners, then leave. Then we'll know, and then we can
Just
move
go
on.
to- Just go to the bar or something and just, ask some
You have an
questions.
hour to do it. You have an hour to do it. It's perfect. You won't look like who you're supposed to look like. It'll be great. Then we won't have to worry about anything, and we can meet up again. And whatever you find will dictate our next action.
So him and Aquilius are going?
No, just Startlock. He's
How
disguised.
to go.
How am I going to be able to buy the breastplate if the previous thing's in my name?
It's in your name, yeah. She was about ready to sell it to her brother.
Yeah, but that's
I
your
mean-
brother. He's not going to look like Artlocks. He's going to look like
No, you
someone
just come in there. You just come in there and say like, "Hey,
Has
I'm
anyone
working-
got a hood? Can I just take a hood and be like,
Actually, I do. I have a cloak with a hood.
how many
Can I
how many
do-
casts? How many times can you cast this?
how many uses do I have of a level 1 spell?
But
4.
also,
Okay, go in or cast it. Go in, do the reconnoiter thing. Then, when you're entering the shop, dispel it. Buy the breastplate, and as you're leaving, cast it again. Then leave. Perfect, perfectly fine. Then we're done with this, and we can move on because we need information. You get your stuff, and we don't risk anybody, but we don't risk any more than one person, and it's a minimal risk because you'll be disguised. No one else can disguise themselves.
I've got
So-
a disguise kit. I can make someone disguise.
Yeah, but the magic is more foolproof.
Yeah, but that's why I do the talking and they're just in the back.
he doesn't want to
See,
go alone, basically.
The heads and tail of this is the spell will look better because he's not going to be rolling for anything, but it won't stand up to a physical inspection. If he actually bumps into somebody or something like that, or someone touches him, they would go through anything that was fake. The physical disguise doesn't have a time limit, but he will be rolling to see how well he disguises himself. So that's the heads and tail of the situation.
And here's the
Can I
thing:
just-
do we even
wait,
do we even
can't
have
just-
peasant garb? If we were
Can't
going to
he
use a
just-
disguise kit, do we have
Can
peasant
he
garb
just
at all?
disguise himself, and if it fails, he then just uses the magic?
Well, no. This is what I'm asking right now. Do we even have clothing that would work?
I'm sure
For-
there's
I
going to
mean-
be some. There's
Well, I
gonna be
mean, I
some
would under my
stuff in
leather
the-
armor.
Yeah, there's got to be some stuff in the temple, surely, as well. There's got to be garbs of helm and stuff. There's a
saying-
storeroom downstairs.
I have a
isn't
feeling that's something all rotted away by now.
Yeah, it's been years. I'm saying is
It's been
right
like
now you want to
7
be
generations.
inconspicuous into the town. You're a peasant.
6.
It's been 6 years. You want to be a peasant when you go in there.
6 generations.
We don't have.
it?
Oh, 6 generations. Yeah. No, it is.
You have
yeah,
24
there's
hours to
nothing
live.
here. So disguise self. Just disguise
Carson has
self.
an issue
Go
with
in,
numbers.
buy your thing, ask questions, then leave.
Okay.
All right, and that way no one else can draw attention to you. You're just alone. Like, make yourself ugly. It doesn't matter.
Why don't we just
Like,
take this
the-
even
like-
a step back further? Why don't we just ask travelers on the road, like, hey, any news from Ostia?
That's a good.
Maybe they've not been letting people in and out. We don't know yet. We have to.
They
get
let us
closer to
out.
see.
They didn't let us out.
I mean, through the bridge. We came through the bridge. We just paid a toll.
We don't know what's happened since then, and there might be more things going on inside that maybe hasn't been getting out as much. It's
Well,
Why
Yes,
don't,
it's
why don't we
past that
leave
bridge
this
if you
temple
want.
and
the
go?
best play anyway.
Why don't we leave this temple and try that? Then if that doesn't work, then we use the disguise self method. All good? Good?
Sure.
All right, great. Let's go.
I don't mind as long as
everybody.
Artlox is happy because he's the one going in.
Away! So nobody's staying back at the temple?
No, I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Just okay, so
We need to be
Close the
close.
doors.
Yeah, we close the doors. Make sure it's like left peacefully. I think that's something Tyburn would want us to do.
Clean up the
Did
horse
this-
poop.
We'll
Did
do
any
that.
skeletons? Did any skeletons get back up?
Are you leaving the helm behind, Tyburn?
I
Is
am.
that something? Yeah. The helm.
are you just leaving it like at the altar place, or are you doing anything else with it?
At the altar.
Okay, that's fine.
When no one's looking, I take the helm.
Roll sleight of hand.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh man, that would have been great. All right, so you guys, after a lot of Charlie Day in the mailroom, and arguing, Aquilus is just like looking at his wounds, like inspecting them for slotting.
You're fine.
You guys, you close up the basement doors from the outside. You close the doors to the front. There's no lock or anything on them, but they're heavy doors, so they just slide into place and stay there. The temple does. I mean, from the exterior, doesn't look like the temple's been disturbed at any sort of first glance. The graveyard clearly looks disturbed. There are multiple, like torn up graves and those skeletons laying about. But other than that, it looks pretty much like it always had before. You make your way back north along the overgrown cobbled road, get back to that intersection, and you can see that there's still every once in a while a cart that's taking that turn off of the main road to bypass the fields of bones from the battlefield from ages past. There is still traffic moving to and from on the road. You guys get to the bridge. There is still a guard posted, and they ask for the toll.
Wait, before we get to that point, why don't we just ask people that are on the road?
Yeah.
You wanna stop someone?
Yeah. While we're walking or on our horses and everything like that, is there like, I don't know, some dirty looking peasants that pass us?
Dirty looking peasants.
Coming from
Ostia.
towards you.
Yeah,
Coming
coming
towards you?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a after a little bit of traveling, you're kind of eyeballing everybody as they go by, and there's some clean and healthy looking people and things like that. And then there's an elderly couple. There's a man leading a couple oxen, and the older woman is sitting on the cart. The back is filled with what looks like loaves of sacks of grain and loaves of bread or something like that. Maybe they're bakers or something.
I elbow Artlocks to prompt him to go forward.
Bags of Twiglets.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh God. Yeah, it's packed with nothing but cartons of Twiglets.
They come in like cardboard tubes.
God damn it.
The tubes are black as well. It's weird. Excuse me, sir.
Not the only thing about that drink or that food.
He sees you approach and he reins in the oxen in the cart, grinds to a halt, kind of straightens out his back and because he's got kind of a hunch to him, looks up at you. Yes, young man.
I hope you're well on this day. You didn't happen to have you don't happen to have come from Ostia. We are a local traveling entertainment group and merchant band, and we're just wondering how fares the trade.
The trade is as it always was. I come, I go.
Okay. Well, there were whispers of something was a bit afoot, and we wanted to know if we should miss it completely and go to Beneventium. Did you seem to see anything that was a little bit peculiar?
Well, the Winter's Peace Festival wrapped up early.
Oh, really? We were hoping to catch the last few days of that.
Sadly, no.
That's a shame.
Rumor has it that Lord Creighton has passed away, and days of mourning have been arranged.
Well, thank you very much.
Coswin speaks up as he mentions the death, and is that I feel sorry for his sons.
So sorry for them in what way?
Losing a father is a hard thing.
And their mother years back.
Are they in good spirits?
Last I saw.
When was this?
Insight?
I just left this morning. You can insight him.
Where the hell is insight?
The lag on that was perfect.
You don't feel any deception on his part. He's being honest. He doesn't have any reason to lie, and he's being honest.
So I get the feeling that he actually saw the sons.
That's what he said.
Well, that's good to know. Sigmund was always a life of the party during the last winter's peace festival that I attended.
He kind of chuckles to himself. Yes, strapping lad.
Well, safe journeys. We must be off.
Oh, one last thing. With the Lord dead, who's in charge of Ostia?
Sigmund, of course.
Ah.
Next in line.
Of course.
I always.
Sorry, this is our indentured servant. It's fine. He's not too well versed.
I completely understand. And he kind of kicks dirt at Perry.
Racist. Anyway, we continue on.
We move on. When he's out of here,
I elbow Coswin. I can bloody speak for myself. Thank you very much.
Oh, I love this.
I know how to talk to people.
We should be an actual performing group. It'd be fucking hilarious.
So when he gets out of hearing distance, like when he moves out of like audible range, the whoever that was, Cosmo already forgot.
We never asked the man's name.
Yeah, we never asked the man's name. Of course. So he saw Sigmund. Sigmund was practically dead the last time we saw him. So it's one of two things. Either we've blown this completely out of proportion, and Sigmund is alive and into charge, or necromancy. It's the only two options.
No.
Or it's not
There's a third option. Maybe is dead, but they're pretending that he's alive. Oh no, he said he saw him, didn't he?
He said he saw him. That's
it's that, or
charmed, maybe.
Yeah, charmed. That's what I'm thinking.
I guess if he was hurt, he'd be weak, wouldn't he? So I guess he.
Did I ever get a sense of what kind of magical school Nicodemus specialized in?
You rolled for that already, and you did not.
Can I review my memories? Go back to the playback. And...
Not
No,
without any additional information to pull
Doesn't Coswin have excellent memory or something along those lines? Being it is like an actual
Well, he already
stated
tried
trait.
this once. He already tried figuring out what Nicodemus was about,
Yeah.
and failed the roll.
Oh, okay.
So this would just be equivalent to him without any additional knowledge to pull from. There's not anything to go on.
You're
Okay,
right.
just
Be the equivalent
I
of
couldn't
him
test
rolling
it again. Artlocks,
Just
as a fellow magic user, did you ever get a sense of what kind of magical caster that old man was?
I have a really shit arcana. I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, you're better than nothing. And I also,
have a
does
theory.
anyone who uses magic know perhaps what he was?
have a
Anyone?
theory.
Did you
Architect.
just say that loudly
No, not that loud. Well, loud enough that everyone in the party could hear me.
in the party? Okay, I was like, were you just announcing that to the travelers at large?
Oh, good.
How about you, Tyburn? Tyburn, can you? Are you in any way versed in this? All right,
No.
never.
We'll just
Crafty
shrug
old
our
bastard.
shoulders.
Don't know it all.
Well,
Don't
no,
know it at all.
I just want to say something though. This is probably the worst case scenario we have here, because if we go to Mortem, for example, they're going to think everything's normal. No one's going to believe us if we say anything, because everyone thinks the guy's alive or in charge. So no one's going to think anything's out of the ordinary. So I think maybe it wouldn't be a good idea to go to Mortem, because we'll just be traitors.
Wait,
Everyone to Ostia it is.
what tribe did we fight of orcs in
Black
the
Hand.
castle?
Black Hand.
Blackhand.
Where are they located?
They are located.
The Black Hand
zoom
tribe.
out. The Blackhand tribe is located right here, right down to the south,
Southwest.
right there, and they control basically that whole swamp following that river that leads through the mountain pass to the
Are
south.
they always hostile to outsiders?
Oh, I can see them. The Black Hand tribe.
It's
Hmm.
generally yes. For several generations now, they've been their power. Before they were just a small tribe of normal orcs. The last few generations, they have been growing more organized and stronger, and their influence has been spreading.
Don't
to
we
a
have
larger and
people that
larger
speak
area.
Orcish in this party?
Yep, I do.
Yes.
No one tried to speak to it.
Oh shit! I should have thought about
I
that.
did try to speak
Yeah,
no, but once
Paradox
we were
did.
No,
spirit,
Parry did try.
Oh
to.
yeah, you did. You just said hi, and it speared you.
that was before though. Yeah, I probably should have probably spoke to one in.
Well, since it seems we're screwed, maybe we could find evidence of this coercion or collusion with the orcs in the
Yeah, so-
poor Black Hand tribes area.
Yeah, I would say you got two choices. Either we try if we want to, but it'd be quite risky to go the Black Hand tribe, or we try and sneak into the castle in Ostia, which is also extremely risky. So neither one sounds very.
Why are we going
I mean-
to the castle in Ostia?
Well, we were.
I
but-
don't.
We were never going to go
your
in there.
plan.
That would be a stupid plan.
Yeah, we weren't going to go into that. Yeah, but obviously now that we know that they've seen the sun and that the only way to find out what's going on would be to get in now.
I
And
kind
before
of
we
want to
didn't
see
think
the
we need
sun
to do that.
myself.
Well, you have to get in the castle then, which I
No.
don't think is going to be easy.
If
I
a
wanna see
merchant
that.
has seen him, he's going to have been outside.
He could have been on the
outside of the
balcony. He could have on the back. They could have showed him off on the balcony so that people can see him. After
It
the
wasn't
father
that
died.
kind of
Weekend at
castle, though.
Bernie's.
It was a
Just
longhouse,
like
wasn't it? It wasn't really. It was just a stately home. It wasn't a castle as such at all.
No, there
The
was.
The best
There were
person
walls,
to
weren't there?
ask would be if we could get in contact with the old servant,
There-
the old
it-
man
it-
servant that
it
was
the
loyal.
nicest house. It was the nicest house in the town.
Yeah.
but it wasn't like a palatial estate. There was a half wall with iron bars.
Yeah.
Around the outside of it.
It's gonna
and
be
some
guarded.
Green areas on three.
Oh, it's going to
sides.
be guarded, but the one person that I reckon we can definitely get anything sort of a semblance of, if anything's off of, is what was his name?
Oh, you get a bone. You get a tally if you remember this.
I'm gonna turn to Aquilus, because he'll obviously know the name of the servant man. The old man that kicked out the Dragonborn and stuff. The guy who was really friendly to us, that showed us into the building.
Esel.
That's the one.
Pumpernickel.
Him.
What was it?
Esel.
Esel. E-C-I-L. Esel.
Esel.
If we can find Esel, he'll be he's so close to the family, if not closer than Nicodemus was. He'd be the one to know if something was off.
Or
He could
dead.
be dead.
Or dead. Probably dead.
Well, if Esel had died and the Lord had died, the populace wouldn't be as...
There was an orc attack.
There was an orc attack.
Yeah, and
I
then
still
six.
think-
And
I'm
apparently,
gonna-
in their minds, they think 6 men also were part of that, which was us.
Oh, yeah, they think we killed him as well.
10
So
men.
Yeah.
If they're counting the 4 hanging in the trees in the courtyard.
But I guess they'd count 5 of us, and then we were helped. They probably think Aquilius helped us, and it's
And
2
then
men.
Aquilus is 4
or
men.
they used it
4
as a
men were hung.
method, or they used Aquilius as a scapegoat on how the orcs got into the keep because
That's a
we
good
escaped
point, yeah.
through the way they got in.
But they still didn't hang Aquilus. They only hung his men.
That's
He
because
would've
he got that
he
after
would've-
they hung him.
Yeah, no, but he would have been reprimanded as soon as he saw his boss.
No, but maybe his boss wasn't the one who hung them. His boss seemed to know something was going on, seemed to be very looking down upon him when he was speaking to him. He didn't seem to be very supportive of him. It sounded like he kind of knew it was going on or something was going on. So I
All
don't
of
think
this
maybe
is
he was the one
happening
who
while
hung
we're
them.
walking down the street and peasants can possibly hear us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are talking to each other, and I mean, it's a major road. It's not like it's just a little path. It's a major cobbled street, like bowed outward, so the rain falls off of it. It's wide.
I still think we go to Austria.
I think going to Ostia or even the Black Hand Tribe are both extremely risky now in this situation.
What are our other options?
Well, you could I
Burn it
think
to the
maybe-
ground.
I will
Maybe-
build
maybe
a
Alex
new
is
city
right,
here
maybe-
and I will call it Artaloxia.
Maybe it is best just to try and go into Ostia, because at least Arlox can get his breastplate. And Aquilius, I still think will probably be demanding we go.
Yeah, it's
So-
Aquilius's home. He would not want to leave it
Yeah.
in such disarray.
So
I mean, and you have to. I mean, and Aquilus. Cosmin turns to Aquilus. And Aquilus, you do need to talk to your family. I mean, you did just go through a very traumatic experience, and
had an abortion.
yeah, it needs. You need to be around family at this point in time.
Right.
That went dark.
We're going to continue to Ostia.
Let's
Well,
let's-
see, Arlox,
let's all go to Ostia.
all of us.
Let's all go to Ostia. I'm not splitting this
That
goddamn
doesn't sound
party.
like a good idea.
No, it is a perfect idea because you know what? At this point, either we get captured and we escape again, or we find a
How are
way
we gonna escape
of
next
fixing
time?
this problem.
Well, we all leveled up. Let's see if we can take on a guard troop by ourselves.
All right, so you guys continue on to the to the toll bridge. The 2 guards there, you don't recognize them, but I mean,
Papers,
everything at
please.
this point is it's getting pretty
Cosmin
pretty
small
regular.
talks the guards.
They ask for 6 copper pieces.
All right, as Cosmin's kind of like fiddling with his coin purse, looking as he does.
Mine's building up behind you.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm doing this like quickly. I was going like, so I heard there was a bit of trouble inside of Ostia.
Doesn't everybody know?
Well, we've been traveling for the last couple of days. Yes, we heard it from a couple of old timers down the road a ways as we were watering the horses.
and eights mode. Couple of old timers.
Yes, the Lord Creighton passed away.
And it's sad to hear as I kind of give him his coppers, or at least give him a couple of coppers, and kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, it's hard to find coppers nowadays. Well, how?
Gives you an odd look.
People
I don't. Yeah, we look like we're traders. Like, I mean, we've got 2 horses with like saddlebags loaded with goods and stuff, and we've got
Yeah,
obviously.
you have trouble finding copper.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
You know
Who trades in coppers? It's a commoner's.
No. You know how it is. People pay in larger things. You have to give away all your coppers as like the $9.99 sort of makeup. Like you got to give them the change. You're always short of the smallest denominator of change.
So are you asking me anything else?
Is the Winter's Peace Festival still going, or are we because of the problems did we miss it?
Sadly, no. It's wrapped up early this year due to the renovations.
It's sad to hear.
Do you say revelations?
What?
He said what he said. You heard him.
I move on as I have paid my due.
You guys continue across the bridge. They don't attempt to stop you.
Is that all of us?
Yeah.
It's 6 coppers for everyone.
Yeah, it's one copper per person to cross.
We had to pay
What about the
silvers,
two?
like
What about the 2 horses?
Oh, right, you forgot. 2 silver as well.
Art locks.
I'll pay the
Take care
two.
of it.
They run up behind us and like, oh no, wait, 2 more silvers.
Distracted by the small talk.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I paid the 2 silver.
You're on the opposite bank of the river now.
Do they not recognize Aquilius? No?
Why is Aquilius not disguised?
Is he still wearing his guard's uniform?
No, he
changed-
took that off. He
took it
changed
off.
it at his house, didn't he?
Mhm.
Okay. All
He
right.
took off his guard's tabard.
But I mean, we should
I'm gonna
all
go into
really
my
be wearing
disguise kit.
disguises.
I'm gonna go into my disguise kit and hand out any of the like little accessories in there.
One guy's got glasses, another guy's got a big bushy mustache.
You don't need to worry about Coswin. He had no hair last time.
You've changed appearance, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna give.
Can I have the top hat?
I don't actually know what's in here. Hold on, I've got to get the description up again. There is a load of items that's listed in it, I believe.
What are you going to give to a wood elf?
A headband to cover up your
A
ears?
wig
That
to
has-
cover.
Copperish.
We're going
colored
Mr. Spock
skin.
with this. Just get a headband.
Oh, you could wrap up his ears
Copper-colored
and bandage
skin.
and say that he's deaf.
Just gonna go in whiteface.
Wait, you could pretend he's.
I would
you
just
could pretend he's
suggest to you that like we give you a beard and you put your hood up.
And just walk around with my hands in my sleeves.
Yeah. We'll pretend you're a monk. Come on, getting backstories now. Everyone needs to come up with their alias. Everyone needs to know each other's alias.
Oh my god, I'm playing a dude, playing as another dude, disguised as another dude.
I have the perfect
Well,
name list
for the
this.
sake of brevity here, you guys all divvy up bits of the disguise kit and all do a
It
passable
just says
job altering your
cosmetics and
appearances.
small props. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Tymon's got one of those glasses with the nose and the little fake mustache.
One person's got a top hat and a cane and spinning a pocket watch.
That's going to be Parry, because it's like the most different from indentured servant.
Okay, so
I've got an eye patch. I got an eye patch and a huge like Fu Manchu.
all right, so
it's different.
what are you guys doing now? You're at the base of the ramp and the structures that lead up to Ostia.
We're going to move. We're going to go in. We're going to head towards Aquilius's home/blacksmith shop.
What time of day is it?
By this time, it would have been about morning when you left. It would have taken a few hours to get here, so probably before noon.
What's the weather?
It's bright and crisp and clear, cold, but sunny.
What's the
The
temperature?
winds.
What's my barometer say?
Air pressure's the air pressure's a little bit low. It's about 50 degrees out.
Yeah, come on, GM.
How's
Be on
the
this.
air moisture?
The humidity good.
It's the humidity's pretty good. There's like a breeze coming off of the ocean, which kind of keeps the humidity down.
His Perry's
My-
hair.
my guy
His
feels
Perry's hair
uncomfortable.
frizzles in the humidity.
The
Okay, so
weather's
we
just fine, but there's no excuse that you can't enjoy a nice mid julep.
Bob, I hope you play a Southern gentleman in Aces and Eights. I think you do really well.
I'm
Ain't
really
that just
hoping
the
I can
Daisy?
play like a
You know
68-year-old
Daisy. You know Daisy at
miner.
all.
So are we
Okay,
are we
so-
just going to walk in?
Yeah,
That's what you guys said.
yeah, we
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I just-
yeah. Like we're
picture-
meant to be here.
yeah.
But-
If you do it with confidence, you look less out of place.
Yeah, no one
We're
questions you if you do it with
walking
confidence.
Well, we should.
We're
we should
walking in
bring a
like
ladder with us
reservoir
then.
dogs.
You can get it anywhere with a ladder.
Yeah,
I'll be
no.
Mr. Pink.
Yours is Mr. Pink. So
Shit, where's
he's the
Borkvarrd
only one who
when we need
lives,
him? We need
so-
a ladder.
Yeah. You guys make your way through the outbuildings up to the walls proper. There's the gates are open. The portcullises on both sides are open, and there's 2 guards on the inside, 2 guards on the outside, just like there was before.
4
Do they
guards
not?
engaged.
They don't stop us or question us.
There's people You're stopped outside. There's people mewing about. They don't seem to be paying.
why
too
are we
much
stopped?
attention
Keep
anymore.
going.
Let me go
Just
through.
walk on through.
And,
Guard.
although as we pass, I will perception the immediate area just to see if anything feels like off.
Okay.
Down.
You notice that the guards' tabards look a little different now.
How different is
They're
different?
new. They're new. On the front is the Creighton House crest, like you've come to recognize,
Mhm.
but it's trimmed in dark green now. Before
Is Sigmund's personal sigil that? No. I'm starting to think Nicodemus is a bad person.
starting.
Yeah.
He
Cosmo
kinda
takes a
liked
long time to formulate what he thinks about people.
him.
An
He sort of
opinion on
admired him
people.
before.
He just now
They don't
learned his
stop you,
name.
you guys-
He's just now learned the name.
They don't stop you. You guys make your way through the gates. You're now in the city proper. There's this kind of like central circular bazaar area out front with the that large tree in the center. You can see from here. There's still bodies hanging from it.
Oh well.
All right, so
decor.
oh my. Okay, so we're just gonna go to the blacksmith.
So you're going to the blacksmith.
I am. Doesn't mean everyone
Yes.
should.
Okay.
I think other
Yeah,
people
don't-
should split.
No, we're all going. No
No,
one is
no,
leaving this
well,
party.
We're not all going into the bloody blacksmiths.
We're not
They're
going
obviously
inside,
watching-
but we're going to
Yeah.
go with him.
No. They're all going to be watching the area around the blacksmiths because they're going to expect him to come back at some point. Aquilius. They're going to know he's going to come back.
So if he goes in, if Artlock goes in, because you didn't cast a spell. You have physically put like disguise stuff on you.
Yeah.
Then why
Okay.
does he just cast a spell on now?
I'm gonna cast a spell on the way out.
So wait, wait. I think we had this problem before in the original campaign. Snow came in as one person, then left as another person, and that that didn't
Very
trick anyone at all.
suspicious.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And so there's
Not that Cosmo knows
You guys
about
have
that.
kind of stopped at a central thoroughfare, and people are like annoyingly bumping into you guys now.
We're going to the blacksmith.
I'm not going
So
in.
you guys all
We're
turn
not
right.
going in. We're just gonna
I'm
go.
not
head
going.
towards-
I'm not going.
Okay, we'll leave Perry here.
Do we walk by a
Fine.
boyer or a person who makes bows?
There'd be one in the area. Sure, it wouldn't be too hard to find. You're in the merchant. You're basically in like a merchant quarter.
Ooh, basically, take the time to resupply now, everybody, before we look for clues.
It doesn't. You've been here before. It doesn't take you long to find the blacksmith.
Good luck, Artlocks. I'll be outside.
I'm gonna go to the boyer. Just do my thing.
Tyber's also going to
So
inconveniently
Artlox-
split up the party by going somewhere else.
So Artlock, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go. Just before I go in, I'm gonna notice if anything's. I'm gonna look for if anything's off about the place.
Perception.
So those Cosmo. I'm gonna case it.
Okay. Case the joint.
Oh,
Looks busy.
Crossway.
It's busy, but you don't see anything too out of the ordinary.
All
A lot
right.
of traffic.
I'm rolling really good tonight. I don't know why.
The Slaad rolled like shit.
You know, yeah. So like, so while we're casing it, me and Cosman just look like we're having a general conversation, standing like thing.
Alright, so-
I'm just gonna sort of like wave to him as like I'll catch up with you in a moment and go inside the shop.
You go inside the shop. You immediately recognize Sarah behind the register. It's busy. There's numerous people in here. She's helping someone at the counter, and there's a couple other people mewing about.
I'm just gonna peruse the area and then make my way into the queue for the counter.
All right, so you just kind of make a good show of looking at the various bits of armor, like touching. Oh, yeah, that's very nice. You wait for the person she's working with to finish their transaction. She's freed up, and you zoom on it to the counter.
I'm here to pick up a. I'm here to pick up a breastplate under the name of Artlocks.
She narrows her eyes at you. Yes. She lingers for a second and ducks down under the counter, brings up a small box, opens it up, and flips through a bunch of receipts and pulls it out. She looks it over for a second. Balance on the account is 200 gold pieces.
Hands over the 200 gold pieces, actually in gold. Ooh.
Good, you didn't just throw pennies at her.
Well, originally I was going to have to play partly in silver, but I managed to do a performance in the town and, got some gold back. Something
that actually got you enough. That got you enough gold to pay for this?
Yeah, well, I had enough gold. I had enough, but I had it in silver value. So, but that got me enough gold, yeah.
All right, so she takes the gold and writes down, crosses something off on the receipt, writes something down on it. She goes, I'll be right back. And she disappears through a door. A few minutes pass. A few minutes pass.
Artlock, get out. Get out now.
Is the breastplate on the desk? Is the breastplate on the desk?
No.
Okay, she's only going to get the breastplate.
She returns after a few minutes with the finished breastplate.
Hey, dog.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we have 10 minutes to spare.
So,
okay,
Todd, were you dead this morning?
My computer was.
You said a blue screen.
Yeah, it blue screen like 4 or 5 times every time I tried to start it. And my 500 gigabit Western digital hard drive has shit to bed, which had my first copy, hard drive. Yes, Sanji.
Don't worry about your character. He just had an abortion.
I heard. He got hit by a slad. I know.
Or have you been watching the stream?
You got hit 3 times and passed to the Constitution.
Don't worry, Coswin took on the mantle of your personal physician.
Oh god.
And
stuck his finger in your wound.
Oh, phone.
All right, so for the sake of brevity here, Tog's back. You can assume the title of Aquilius now. Artlocks. Sarah has returned with the breastplate.
Oh,
look for bugs.
CIA plans transmitters in my teeth.
The quality of this is fine.
Is it fine?
Oh yes, it's excellent quality.
We should.
There's actually it's absolutely polished to a sheen. There is a very fine, like thick linen trim around the edges of it, to guard the sharp edges. All the thongs are attached, and there's even filigree that he did not order on it. Oh. Nothing particular, but just some
embellishments,
elegant, some elegant embellishments.
I'll be sure to recommend this place on my travels. Crafty wink.
Crafty wink. So she walks around the counter and kind of heftily slides the breastplate towards you. While she does it, kind of slides it closer to you. She puts her hand on your arm, leans in and says loudly,
"Take me now, take me hard."
and then
sorry, what?
And then whispers, and then after that she whispers, "Tell my brother I love him."
Oh, that's really cute. And I just kind of look at her and I nod.
Mm-hmm.
I pick up the breastplate and I begin to strap it on as I leave.
You're putting it on in the store.
Just as I leave, just casually doing up the straps,
Oh yeah, that's totally not going to give us away.
Casually donning armor, which takes 5 minutes to do.
Just casually.
No help.
no, don't worry about that. I'll just carry it. Do I have a shopping bag with it in?
You have a bag of holding.
I do. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna put it in the bag of holding.
The ultimate shopping
Well,
bag.
actually, no, I'm just gonna carry it out. Having a magical
Okay.
item in a magic-free zone is probably not a good thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Right,
magical
so-
items are not outlawed. It's just people are outlawed.
Yeah, but it's gonna get some crafty looks, especially if I used it before.
You're not here.
Well, no, yeah, you're right. You're right.
You're outside, and I'm gonna go
So
join Coswin
Artlox
outside.
leaves the shop.
Coswin and
You have your
Aquilus.
breastplate now.
Oh, by the way, Aquilus, I've handed out loads of props for my disguise kit. You've got like a little goatee and bigger eyebrows.
Fu Manchu.
No, I've got the Fu Manchu.
Okay.
He's got big eyebrows.
God.
He's got bright pink eyebrows and goatee. Is what I've gone for.
What the?
Okay. Yep.
Inconspicuous.
I thought this
Yes,
was meant
that's
to
what we
make
went
us
for.
more inconspicuous.
Classic
Okay.
elf.
We are foreign traders.
So you have acquired your breastplate.
Finally.
Aquilus is with us, right?
Yes.
Where did he go? Who took Aquilus? Who held his
No,
hand?
he's with you. It's he's with you.
He's with the group at large right now.
Um,
So what do you guys?
I'm gonna-
You guys are in the merchant quarter, which is kind of like the like south. This is gonna be well, when you entered the city, it was closest to you on the right hand side.
Perception
the
check for
square
trails. After Art rejoins the group and we start moving again. A perception check.
Yeah, I will follow.
Was
the
that
same.
was that 16 and 20 that you just rolled, or do you need to do it?
No, that was for casing the joint.
Oh, that was for case. So roll a new one.
Oh, I'm doing the
Wow.
same. So,
No, you guys don't notice anything.
okay. I turn to Aquilus and quietly pass on the message from his sister.
That's
She
good.
told me to tell you she loves you.
Does that mean something's wrong? Would she never say that?
No, but she did slap me in the face last time I was there and
She did.
on the black eye.
Condition green, Kirk out.
Also, Tog, if you're not
The crow flies at midnight.
if you're not caught up, there are still men hanging in the town square. We've come back, but according to people as we've passed by, Sigmund's been sighted being alive and well. Yet the town guard are now wearing Nicodemus's version of the crest. I think.
Of course they are.
We don't know if it's Nicodemus or
Wait,
not.
we
We just
just-
know it's not the Sigmund's.
And we're
So what's the plan now?
we are coming here for information to see if that if it's still a bit bad here. And
We
we're-
don't have a plan.
I also I want for us to try and at least me and you, Aquilus, to try and get contact with. Oh fuck! I've forgotten the name again. It begins with an E.
Easel?
The Easel.
Ezreal? Easel?
Easel. The
It's real.
So that's
Well,
a legal.
As tradition, I have to add an R to it, apparently. So,
Yeah.
That's a League of Legends champion. Easel, the old servant of the house, who of course would know most if there's something up with Sigmund.
I think we can get there.
So you're making your way to the palace?
no!
Not to the palace.
No!
I'm gonna ask Aquilus if there's any place other than the palace that Easel frequents.
Does he?
He's a living servant.
He's a living.
but
You
he
tell
might-
me he doesn't get pent up sometimes? There's got to be a brothel here.
So yeah,
No,
there's
no.
gotta be a whorehouse around.
He's
Yeah.
an old man.
No,
Even
no,
the-
no.
Have
even
you
the Night's
seen
Watch
Meister
left.
Pycelle?
Well,
Does
not
he
just that,
ever
but
leave the palace? Really, Ben?
there must be times he leaves the palace. Maybe he frequents a library or something like that. Maybe he goes to feed swans. I don't know.
He would occasionally leave the palace. Aquilius would not know his destination.
With
Would I know if he left regularly, like a set time? Because he'd have to check with the guards.
Right.
You would pass by guards when he left, and he's known to leave, but not on a regular schedule,
All right, Aquilius, do you
and
have
not often.
dirt on any of your friends? Anyone that you could use?
The guys that are hanging from the tree I had dirt from.
Obviously, those don't count anymore. Is there anyone else that you know?
Hang on,
that
is
you-
it the same guys hanging from the tree?
You didn't look. You looked from a.
I want to go look.
Yeah, I mean, the city's pretty big. It was probably like 150 yards from where you were to them, so it was kind of hard to discern.
I want to look. I want to have a look. But I'm not going to get as close as Aquilus did. Because
what you could do is you can make your way through the merchant quarters, through the narrow streets and the alleys, then come up from the side.
Is what I'm going to do. I'm going to head to. I'm going to do that, but I'm also going to. I kind of want to find a place to see if I can do a performance. Kind of establish our cover a bit more. Make it look like we're here for good reasons.
I'll come with you just to identify the bodies.
Yeah.
There's taverns, cabarets, that kind of thing.
Cabaret.
Question.
So cabaret, I just get
Answers.
1930s cabaret, which is really fucking weird.
Chicago's playing right now.
Yeah. There's a couple mobsters in there. Don't mess.
All that musical cabaret, which was what I was kind of going with.
Cosman, what's your question?
Yeah. Where's Paradox?
He's standing inside the walls near the front. He's just hanging out.
I'm kind of looking around.
I mean, it's a main thoroughfare, wide street, maybe 40 feet wide, that leads straight down through, nothing in it, straight through the.
I'm just keeping my eyes out for stuff.
For stuff.
And the things.
Anything
He's just
odd
pacing
looking,
around.
Any guards, that sort of thing.
The guards seem, other than their new tabards, they seem pretty normal.
Would there be a mourning area, like a shrine or some sort of temporary area where they would, where peasants would go to mourn the death of their lord?
Temple of Palor.
I mean, like an official one that's been kind of set up by the government.
Into the Temple of Palor.
The Temple of Palor.
Temple of Palor is not closed off in any way.
Well, no. Well, it was when we left. It was closed off by the guards and Nicodemus.
I'm
All
gonna.
he said was that they were taken there.
Guys, I have to go.
Oh,
We're going
okay.
over time, aren't we?
We're about that time.
We've got 1 minute remaining. Well, 53 seconds according to my.
Well, I mean,
recording.
we were meant to start at 1:30. That's what I mean. So I've gone over
So is
by
there
almost 15 minutes.
Is there anything you guys want to do as we roll the credits on this?
Coswin stews in his frustration.
I was contemplating stealing a better bow, but nah.
Damn it, Elric. Fucking elves.
I mutter to myself, "Stupid wizard." Whatever.
I'm not a wizard.
Exactly. I don't know what you are. I'm just
You're just a crazy asshole magic user.
Hey, I'm the one that cured you
Yeah, the
I
chat
cured him.
by my order.
The chat made a very good point.
Exactly why I'm moaning about it.
I'm not concerned for others. I'm concerned for my well-being. But right now, that well-being is tied to you bastards.
Fair.
And also, he wants me as a
He
punching bag.
needs
totally.
us.
Well, thank you for joining us for the stream this week. It's been another lovely episode where we'll be back next week with more, I believe.
No, aces and eights next week.
Aces and eights.
Oh, aces and
Aces and
eights.
Yeah, that's going to be our bye week.
And
The
hopefully,
ace of spades.
yes, and Motorhead. And hopefully 100% less crashing on my part.
Hopefully. Dear
So-
God, I hope.
Join
gonna have to
us
send
next
it into
time
the
as
shop.
we go into the Old West, or an alternate reality of the Old West, and roll up some characters. It might be fun because the rolling up characters can mean we die in character creation due to things known as syphilis and many other great diseases. Roach will be running that one, and we will see you guys next week, I guess. Bye-bye.
Bye.